Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Happy Friday. We've made it to the weekend, one and all. It's a pleasure to have you in. I hope you've all had a fantastic week and now about to have an even better weekend. We're finally there. Happy Friday, everyone. How are we all doing? It's a pleasure to see you here. First of all, we need to sack these stewards straight away, don't they? Terrible job. We've got 2 streakers on the pitch before we even kicked off. 3 streakers even. Sorry, I missed James's as well. We have a 7-stream streak from Root, a 3-stream streak from James, and we have a raise at the bat. 50-stream streak from G&G. Thank all 3 of you for the company. It is greatly appreciated. How are we all doing? Happy Friday. I hope we're all doing fantastically well. We'll have a quick catch-up, then we're going to jump into some Football Manager, because we have some high-octane action today. We kick things off with a second leg in the Conference League Round of 16. We're 2-1 down after playing Everton at home. We do go to Merseyside, needing to overturn the deficit. We're going to need a big performance. After that, we have quite the tough run in. We have 3 games left before the split. Is it 3? 4 games left before the split, sorry. 3 of the teams are above us in the table, I believe. So it's going to be a very tough end to the season. It's going to be a hectic stream today. We're going to get through these games. But most importantly, let's catch up and see how everyone is. Root was first through the door. How are we, Root? I thoroughly enjoyed seeing the new save with Harchester last night. How did it go? I know I'd seen you speaking in various Discords and chats that you enjoyed it. I hope it was a successful start to life at a new club. How did it go for you, Root? But yeah, very happy you've got that under the way. How are we doing? Happy Friday. Scubs not far behind. How are we? We've got Airdrie's finest. How are we, Scubs? Happy Friday to you. I hope you have a good weekend ahead. Dave's in. G-Dong Ward. I like it. It's a new one each stream, and they get even more creative each time. How are we, Dave? I've just seen your boys are playing tonight, aren't they? Is it Millwall home or away tonight? I don't know where you are. It's Hull Millwall tonight, isn't it? That's a big game for Millwall, isn't it? Are they still up there going for the Prem? Going to the Prem, sorry. How are we though, Dave? Happy Friday. Are we expecting some streams over the weekend, I assume? I was doing some dirty work there. Today I've pinned the YouTube link. I am, very much, I'd be very grateful if anyone isn't already, if they could jump over and subscribe to the YouTube channel. I am trying my best to hit 500 subs, so we'll see if we get there. It's the playoffs, brilliant. Cheers, Chloe. So yeah, I'd assume still going to get into the Prem then. Oliver, welcome in over on YouTube. I've just seen your Notts County save. Great goal by Haaland. It was a ridiculous goal, and if you see the entire of the episode, might not have even been the best one from him. But thank you very much for watching, Oliver. I'm on my 6th season and my 2nd season with Notts County, sitting 13th in League One. As it stands, I'm going to lose my top players. Who are your top players at the moment, Oliver? But I know, Notts County have a bit of a shoestring budget. It's got a little bit better as my save's gone on, but it is a bit of a struggle. But let's know how you're getting on. My net worth is better than Notts County's. It gets like that. Viva's in. How are we, Viva? Happy Friday. Kiwi Man. Again, I said this. If I'm going to be a superhero, I guess I'm going to have to take Kiwi Man at this point. Get some sort of a dark green cape. Bedders is here as well. Viva and Bedders. Happy Friday to the Perry. I hope you're doing fantastically well. I don't even know what that emote is. I haven't got the specs on yet. That is a head-banging frog by the looks of it. Fair enough. I hope you had a good day today, Bedders. Golf for work. I tell you what, if it works for McElroy, it can work for Bedders. I hope you had a good day, Bedders. John says, just jumping in whilst chomping on my takeaway, John. Come on, you can't tease us like that. What have you got? What's in front of you? What was the takeaway and what was the order? John, happy Friday. I hope you've had a brilliant week, sir. Welcome in. Scub says, I've just bought my ticket for tomorrow just so I can boo when we get relegated. Yeah, come on, Millwall. Tonight's playoffs for Hull and Millwall. I see, that makes sense, because if one's in playoffs and they're playing each other, it probably means the other one as well. I didn't realise Hull were doing that well. Dave, you had me thinking that Hull was struggling this season. It's the playoffs, you melt. Yeah, we've got there eventually. We've got there. Slowy, how are we? Happy Friday to you. Picking up some PS2 games. Slowy sent me a picture earlier, just for context, everyone, of 2 of the Tiger Woods games and FIFA Street, the original, to play on his PS2. Blast from the past, that. Playoff first leg, we are at home, Dave. Are you confident? It's Dave versus Zerka tonight. Root says, doing well, more of the dragon later. Go on. 2 games in, won both. 21 players signed on non-contracts. There you go. And that's the grind from lower league starting. You love it. Mr. Scotsman's in and he's lurking tonight. Well, thank you very much for the lurk, Mr. Scotsman. It's a pleasure to have you in. Chatting or not, but happy Friday. I hope you've had a brilliant week. Gretna Save starts tomorrow. It does indeed, and we look forward to it. Dave, of course, is going to fly up the divisions. He's going to win all of the silverware. He's going to send me it on Discord, and I'm going to say, well done, mate. Well, it's actually a bit of a tear in my eye due to my lack of success personally. But I'm happy for Dave, just not for me. Just a curry, lad. What was the curry, John? Come on. Stop teasing. Stop playing hard to get. Wild Goat Games. James, welcome in. Happy Friday, James. I hope you're doing very, very well. What is your current game? Speaking of retro games, James is a frequenter of retro games. Streams them on Twitch very regularly. So, what is the current game you're playing at the moment, James? How's that going? Scubs has gone for a career path quiz. We'll get that on once we go over to the other screen. Matt says, sorry I'm late. Just got upstairs from eating tea. What did you have, Matt? What did you have? What was Friday night dinner? Good show, that, by the way. But Matt, no need to apologise. We have been live for 13 minutes. I tell you what, you're probably earlier than I typically am to a stream on a Friday. So, thank you very much for being here. Happy Friday, Matt. How are we doing? Oliver says, Sean Neve, Alessandra, Jatta, I never know how to say his name. Callum Cece, Stefan Sasson-Young, the list is endless. Those are some good players. I know Jatta, or Yatta, however you say his name, he bags goals on Football Manager. With my Notts County save, it's called One Nation, so I am doing entirely English team and club, so I had to get rid of Jatta from the get-go. Got one of the Tiger Woods games for the Wii as well. Okay. Buzzing for FIFA Street, though, that will be good. Yeah, as I said, I don't know why it sticks in my head, but I always remember one of the early players you get is the Argentinian goalkeeper, Abo Danzieri, and I don't know why it sticks. I feel like Gabriel Hines isn't far behind him after when you're doing that tour. Holbest slapped 40 goals past Millwall. 40 seems ambitious. Oh, and Regan Heskey, like Regen Heskey. He was good for Liverpool. Benny, how are we? Happy Thursday? Happy Friday, even. Welcome to the weekend. I nearly put you back onto Thursday. How are we, Benny? I'm doing fantastically well. Even better for seeing you here. How are we doing? I hope you're doing very, very well. Scub says, good show, but not as good as people make out. Excuse me. I know people that say it's better than In-Betweeners. Nutters, no. For me, Friday Night Dinner was a very, very good show. The two main, the kids, Will from In-Betweeners and the other fella, really annoying. Didn't like either of them. The dad and the neighbour, phenomenal. Lovely bit of squirrel. Wilson. I love that bloke. Matt said chicken nuggets, scrambled egg and tomatoes. That is a trio that I did not expect to read, but a fantastic dinner nonetheless. I hope you enjoyed it, Matt. Any females at dinner? Bedders, that's... Any females at dinner? Has that gone over my head? I don't get that. I mean, Mrs. A1 was at the table as well, but she lives here, so I'm not sure if that's gone over my head. I'm in an okay mood, so I'll give Scubs a chance. There you go. Betty says, I'm having a horrendous week. Really going through it. A lot of needless rubbish with other people. I mean, I know about what you mentioned the other day, but really, really frustrating that scenario, and I just hope that everything, if there are other factors to it as well, do improve for you, Benny. I do indeed. I'm sorry to hear you having a rubbish week. James says, reckon City get the result in the playoff first leg tomorrow then? City tomorrow. Edinburgh are we talking here, James? I'm going to assume you mean Edinburgh. It's Brora, isn't it? Are they playing Brora? Are they called Brora? Is it Edinburgh? It's tomorrow, isn't it? The first leg. I'm assuming that's Edinburgh, and I'm fairly sure it's Brora Rangers they're playing, are they? Well, fingers crossed. How are you, though, James? I hope you had a fantastic birthday yesterday, and I hope you can breathe a sigh of relief now that the uni deadlines have passed and you get to enjoy some free time. So he says, I can't remember anything specifically. Remember the tour and nicking players, but no idea who. Just remember absolutely loving it. Yeah, is Game Breakers, is that FIFA Street, or was that... There was a basketball, street game as well. I can't remember what that was called. Someone remind me. It was essentially FIFA Street, but it was basketball. I'm not sure if it was an NBA game. I can't remember what it was called, but that had Game Breakers. I can't remember if they're called Game Breakers on FIFA Street as well. NBA Street, well, that'll do it, wouldn't it? That'll do it. Asked and answered. Kermit, welcome in. Happy Friday. I hope you're doing fantastically well. I hope you've had a good week and you're about to have an even better weekend. How are we, Kermit? Agreed. Brothers... Oh, yeah, didn't like the brothers yet. James says, I've not been playing any games lately because I've been out and about, but I'm doing a challenge on my channel with Jack 2. If anyone likes Jack and Dexter games, there you go. If you like Jack and Dexter, you know where to go. James will be treating you to that. Yeah, it's Brora. Right, Brora away. Okay. Well, fingers crossed I can get a result. Fingers crossed. The dad from Friday Night Dinner quote. Right, of course it was. Sorry, I knew something had gone over my head. Everything does at this height. Right, I'm with you. Benny says, I just got recommended someone from a friend, like, oh, they can actually help you with what you're looking for. And I reached out and they were the complete opposite. They were insanely difficult to try and work with. So, and so much so that what I needed their help with fell through. It just sounds like it's an awfully frustrating situation. Benny, if in any way, I mean, not that, I know that you said, I believe it's like artwork that you're looking to get done, isn't it? And I'm not good myself at artwork, but if you want to sort of drop me a message, if I can help in any way and point you in a direction that might be somewhat useful, I can try my best. But yeah, I'm not hugely knowledgeable on it, and I can't do it myself. If you think what you're getting has been bad, you should see me on paint. You'd end up with a few stick men as an emote. James says, I'm good. Only Brawler game I've ever watched was lockdown season when they put Hearts out the Scottish Cup. Well, let's hope they don't put Edinburgh City into the Lowland League. Highland Lowland? That's what you call it, isn't it? Highland Lowland. Scum says, wait, did Clydebank bottle it? I don't know. Are Clydebank not in the playoffs? Well, so it's Edinburgh playing Brawler. NFL one as well, I think. There was an NFL street, was there? It is game breakers, I see. Okay. Kermit says, I'm good, thanks. We've matched against each other in Llama's Invitational FPL Cup this weekend. Kermit, do you know what? Didn't even realise I was in it, if I'm perfectly honest. I'm going to assume you're going to walk over me. I haven't looked at my FPL since, I'd say, March. So, good luck. Good luck. Handshake, gentleman's shake and all of that. I'll be okay? Well, I do hope so, Benny. It does sound like it's been quite the headache. Scub says, looking for graphics. I know a few bots that pop in and out. They know people. I tell you what, if you just mention the word channel graphics on Twitter, you'll have about 5,000 bots in your DMs. Anyway, Desmano, welcome in. How are we? Happy Friday. I hope you're doing fantastically well. I have been playing around with the formation. I was thinking of your suggestions yesterday, Desmond, of making it a bit more compact. I haven't brought those wingers in, but what I've got them coming back a bit more. I had the whole front three staying forward when we were defending. Now those wingers are going to do a little bit of defensive work, and we're going to see if that helps at all. We're going to see. Scub says, where's that Clydebank? Went missing. There you go. I got knocked out of the cups early, but I noticed today I'm still in Llamas. And apparently so am I. Thank you for letting me know, Kermit. If I win anything, let me know. It'll be more silverware than I've won on Football Manager all year. Right, I think we're all caught up. Shall we jump over some Football Manager? Catch up with where we are. I haven't done any more progressing. Like I said, I've just tweaked the formation a little bit. And we will go from there. I'm just going to turn the music down a little bit in my ear. That's a little bit loud. It's a little bit loud. Bad Bunny. Whispering sweet nothings in my ear. James says, right now I wrote that I'm going to get my chicken wrap so I can eat it before you ask what I am going to have in it, because I don't want to keep typing when I want to get my wrap. But I got lettuce and red and yellow, green, orange pepper. All of the peppers and onions. Fantastic, James. Fantastic. That sounds like a very, very good wrap. What is everyone else having for their Friday night dinner? Not the show. What's everyone having for dinner? I had sausage and mash. Lovely gravy. Beautiful stuff. Let's jump over some Football Manager. Still me, ladies and gentlemen. It always is. It always is. Right, you guys all know the players now. We met them yesterday. So, Fantasy is live. Fantasy is live. Click that link. I'm also just going to pin it over on YouTube if anyone watching it on YouTube wants to get involved as well. I'm not going to pin it here, so if you do want to get involved, just type !fantasy. But we're going to get it over there quickly as well. There we go, because I'm going to pin the YouTube channel on Twitch, but I don't need to do that on YouTube, believe it or not, because if they've made it that far to watching on YouTube, I'd assume they probably know where the channel is. But let's pin that. But yeah, let's start seeing some people join the fantasy table. Jack won it all yesterday. If you need any help on picking your team, you can ask, and I will give you my suggestions. We do have a career path quiz to do as well. Oh, and Crucial's extra hot chili sauce, James, and that was the icing on the cake. Lovely stuff. Season ticket holders, you know what time it is. Get those specs on. Let's see the spectacles in the chat. And let's get into it. Now I can actually read. Desmano says, I'll be cooking chicken pesto pasta with some home-baked cheesy sticks on the side. Desmano. I didn't realise we were talking dirty on a 6:20 on a Friday evening, but here we are, on the internet flirting. Right, let's have a career path quiz. Are you here, Scubs, for your quiz? Are you here for the quiz? Are you here, sir? We'll get straight into it. We'll see. This one is potentially a tricky one. Desmano, there you go. Those specs. Can I see the squad? You can. Of course you can, Kermit. Of course you can. That is the team. That is not far off our starting 11 as well. Not far off our starting 11. So, we are... The quiz is coming onto your screen in 3, 2, 1. There you go. So it's Atletico Madrid, Liverpool on loan, Marseille on loan, Sunderland on loan, then to Newcastle, then Celta Vigo. So Sunderland on loan to Newcastle. That should give you something. It's not Jose Enrique. No, it's not. He was permanently at Liverpool, wasn't he? I believe he was permanently at Liverpool. And did he play for Sunderland? I don't know. It's not Jose Enrique. It is not Iago Aspas. No, it is not Aspas. I don't know who we're missing there, but I feel like we're missing some players for Aspas. It's not Aspas, no. It is not. Who wants Teixeira? Brentford, Espanyol, and Girona. Right. It is not Cisse. More interestingly there, just to press down on that, Desmond. What Cisse were you going for there? But it is no Cisse's. It is not Asamoah Gyan. No, I believe he was permanently at Sunderland, wasn't he? I feel like when Matt says this, it'll annoy me because I know it. Well, I mean, the points are gone. The points are gone for Scub. So if Matt does know it, come in there. Viva has come in with the correct answer. Gibril was the flavour of Cisse. Well, thank you very much for clarifying. I'm actually not sure off the top of my head. Viva has got the correct answer. It is Javier Manquillo. It is indeed fullback. He was a fullback. Javier Manquillo. Manquillo? I'm going Manquillo. Right back, he was indeed. Viva, he was bad. Wasn't amazing. There you go. So that's that quiz. Right, let's have a quick recap. What we did last stream. We pretty much were about as inconsistent as you can be. Where did we start? We only played these, didn't we? So we played 6 games. Win, loss, win, loss, win, loss. Brilliant. So if anything, that means we should win this one. Fingers crossed. Fingers crossed. So we beat Cardiff Met 3-1 away. It looked very, very like we were going to struggle. Kermit is in the fantasy, by the way. Get yourselves in. I should know that being a Newcastle fan. There you go, Oliver. It was a tough one. But we looked like we were going to have another frustrating day against Cardiff Met as they equalised in the 73rd, despite us absolutely battering them. But Sideline Steve came on and scored in the 90th and 91st minute to give us a 2-goal lead to take back to the capital. We then had a really frustrating loss against Aberdeen. 23 shots. We dominated possession. We were 2-0 down inside 7 minutes and just couldn't come back. Beadle grabbing a goal in the 18th and just couldn't stick a ball in the back of the net, unfortunately. So that was frustrating because Aberdeen is struggling. We then absolutely hammered Cardiff Met at home. 6-1 win. Beadle grabbing a hat-trick. Bonini on there. Cho, yeah, looking good. We battered them. Then we went away to Celtic and we were absolutely dominated. The scoreline looked respectable. If anything, it flattered us, being 3-2. But there's some positives to take. We didn't lose 6-0 like we did earlier in the season. So that was somewhat better. We then were in the Edinburgh Derby and we went 1-0 down inside 18 minutes. And we thought it was going to be a long day, but we ended up turning them over. A 4-1 win at home. Scubs is now in the fantasy as well. Get yourselves in, ladies and gentlemen. But goals from Beadle, Teixeira, Cho, and another from Beadle meant a 4-1 win against our local rivals. And then we do have our round of 16 Conference League fixture. We had Everton at home and we played really, really well. Unfortunately, not well enough. 2 long-range strikes from Garner and Diblin meant that Everton take a lead back to Merseyside. And we do go to England to face them right now. And it's Fernando Gago, who had managed Hibs for many a year. And Hibs have been very, very good in the league. So there's that added level of spice to the fixture that Gago has really had us on strings for years now. Let's hope we can overturn this deficit. Desmano's got it in there. Tracking wingers on out of possession, inside forwards in. That is not specifically what we've done. I didn't play around too much. Not too much. Because the performances I'm happy with. The results not so much. We need to concede less. So all I've done, we've got the inside forward still coming in. We've got everything as is. But now they're just on winger. Rather than, so what they were wide outlet wingers. So they were staying forward. When we were out of possession, they were up here. So that we could counter-attack quickly. Now, they're just going to be another body back there. Which I think can only help. We might trial some new things. I'm still thinking that we could bring them inside here. And have them sort of a bit more central. We don't really have the players for that at the moment, but that's what we're trying at the moment. Privet, happy Friday. I hope you're doing fantastically well. Is it work tomorrow? I think there will be work tomorrow, wouldn't it? It's Sunday and Monday off, isn't it? But I hope you're doing very, very well, Privet. Happy Friday. Jackson, but did you two come together? Who's plus one there? Jack, welcome in. I hope you're doing very, very well. I know you've got revision to get to, so don't feel any pressure to stay for long. How are we though, Matt? Happy Friday. Matt, is because I just saw Matt. How are we though, Privet and Jack? Happy Friday. Also, Matt, but I've also asked how you were already. Privet and Jack, welcome in. I hope you've had a good week. Oh, good, thanks, mate. I am very, very good now that the week is over. And, yeah, get to chill a little bit. XMA Smart Fantasy, get your teams in because we are about to go into our first game of the night. It's a very, very big one. We go away to Everton. We're 2-1 down. We need something. Come on, win something. John. Yeah, we're a long way off that, I think. We're a long way off that. Jack, yesterday's winner. Looks like he's getting in there. At the Hill Dickinson, indeed. It is indeed. That is one hell of a mullet that man had there. It is indeed. Dackers is out for 2 weeks. Lucky he doesn't play. Who are they saying? They're saying Little Jack down the middle. Having some issues. Having same issues yesterday. Hold up a sec. No worries. We're going to have a look at the team anyway. We're going to talk to the press. Is Bedders back from work? Bedders has been in. He's been in. He had a decent day. Tommy only lost 1 ball playing golf, so that's a good day by my books. Any new injuries? Let me have a look after this. Having lost to... Yes, we want to do better, believe it or not. Rowan Beadle is fantastic at football. Zebedee Lawson as well. Shea Lacey, yeah. And Tex Shearer. All of my players are good at football. Left or right ball? Oh, there you go. For major players, no. Dackers. If you do want to see, though, I mean, those players are just not registered for Europe. But let's face it, it's likely that this is our last game in Europe this year anyway. It's likely that this is our last year. So, and then, as I mentioned, we do only have 4 games left. We've got Falkirk, who we should beat. Kilmarnock, who are flying. Then Rangers and Hibs to finish it. And then we go into the split. Hopefully, we're in the top half. We'll see. Jack can't even win a pick-a-mix at an under-18s disco, and he's the only person there. That was aggressive. There he is. Bedders is wiggling. What I did yesterday isn't working. I'm not sure why, Desmonos. People have come in. Has anyone else had any issues joining? Jack, Kermit and Scubs have got themselves in. Any issues? I forgot my team. Can you see? I can. Your team is Tobias, Shea Lacey, Rowan Beadle, and Captain Zebedee Lawson. Okay. There's some differentials today. Jack has gone for pretty much the same team as yesterday. Very similar to mine, apart from he's gone Shea Lacey, I've gone Tex Shearer. Yeah, I like it. DG Boss, welcome in. Happy Friday. I hope you're doing fantastically well. Zebedee, there you go. Dinner tonight, it was sausage and mash for me, Jack. What about yourself? Sausage and mash for me. Get a Ruby in. Come on, Slow. You can't just tease us with that. What are you going for? Is it a korma? Never change your winning team. Lasagna for me. Lasagna. Probably the best cake there is, I think. Probably the best cake. Right, let's get to the game. No, I like spicy ones. No, you don't. Stop lying. Butter chicken. There you go. You get a bit of heat. Fair enough. Briv, you sticking anything on the whole game? I feel a Coburn goal. Okay, let's go. Right, what have we got? They're telling me to go defensive. We can't go defensive. We're behind. Obviously got a bag of Malwams with me. Go on. That's dinner if I've ever had it. Finally in. Sorry for holding up. Desmano, do not apologise whatsoever. I'm glad to have you in. Right, we don't have any subs today. Any subs whatsoever. I am going to... I'm going to start Lawson today. We're going to start Lawson. Why are they saying Little Jack there? Little Jack's quick. No, we'll keep him as a wide centre back. Kai, welcome in. Happy Friday. I hope you're doing fantastically well. I hope you've had a brilliant week. And I hope you're about to have an even better weekend. Welcome in, Kai. It's a pleasure to have you. Love the Malwams. I know you do. Oliver says, I'm ordering a Singapore chow mein for tea tonight. Oliver, that is fantastic Friday night dinner, that is. That is a brilliant dinner. Right, I am going to go to balanced as we are away at a very good side. Scott says, hate knowing people will be happy this weekend while I'm suffering. Is that due to the potential relegation, is it? KFC or McDonald's? I'm always KFC. Although, actually, the last McDonald's I had was really, really nice. Really, really nice. But I'm always KFC. I'm always KFC. Kai says, currently sat down with pizza, chips and chicken nuggets, so life is good. Can it get much better? I'm not sure. I'm not sure. Jack says, question, should I watch a playoff game tonight or finish A Christmas Carol? Right. We need to have a chat if that's a genuine question there. Christmas Carol every time. Christmas Carol every time. What a film. What a film. ACC is for my exam, by the way. A Christmas Carol. Oh, it's what sort of what exam is that? What exam is that for? Good film. Good film though. English lit. See, we were watching like Romeo and Juliet and Of Mice and Men, and you're watching A Christmas Carol. KFC it is then, and I want to hear the order once it's placed. It's a book as well. I'm well aware. I'm well aware. I've not read it. But I have books. I read things. My class watched Of Mice and Men, and then Truman Show. Truman Show is a great film. We watched DiCaprio's Romeo and Juliet, and I don't think we watched Of Mice and Men. I can't remember what else we did watch. Matt says, playoff game tonight. You have all weekend to do A Christmas Carol. Very true. Very true. Right, we're about to get into the game. Is anyone else getting into the fantasy? I'm going to name you. Bedders, Matt, Viva. Anyone else want in? Anyone else want in? Oliver over on YouTube. Anyone want to join the fantasy before I get into this game? Isn't Macbeth Scottish? I'd guess off of the name. Garlic bread in the oven smells lovely. There you go. I remember watching Holes in one of mine. Yeah, okay. Okay. Also, your home gym, the less I say, the better. I told you. It's not very Tory. It's not very Tory, even though you all said it. I don't know how it's Tory. My dip bar and weight bench were next to a lawnmower. I'm not sure that screams Tory. Bongo, welcome in. Happy Friday. I hope you're doing very, very well. Home from work already? I'd hope they've... If anything, I will put it into writing that Bongo deserves an early finish on a Friday. I think that's fair. Great film it is indeed. Lawnmower in the garage, Tory. That's because we got rid of the shed in the garden. We need to buy a new one. We got rid of it. I watched Holes, Much Ado About Nothing, Of Mice and Men, Inspector Calls. Good films. Good films. That's a good list. Got a busy evening with Content Cup Draft. Go on, Bongo. Look at that. Just popping by. Hey, it's always a pleasure to have Bongo pop by. What is it? It's about 7 streams until we get the raise of the bat from Bongo and Matt, isn't it? We're nearly there. Can we stop talking about politics? I've kind of had enough of that today. Oh, right. I was just thinking, who was talking about politics? Sorry, it was calling me a Tory. That was that's not genuine politic talk. But yeah, it's been a full-on day if you are keeping up to date with it all. As I mentioned yesterday, I mean, don't care where it goes, but I do hope that everyone that did get out and vote, because it is important to. Regardless of where it goes, I don't care. It's just good to use your vote. Keep mine in the cupboard. A lawnmower in the cupboard. Right, well that screams. That's worse than me, isn't it? Who has a big enough cupboard for a lawnmower? Grapes of Wrath, Catch-22 and Lord of the Flies were my 4 studies of English lit. Lord of the Flies, okay. Oliver says, I had a McDonald's last week and had the 2 bob bits for... 2 bob bits. Oliver, you've tickled me there. For a couple of days. I'm blaming Mackey's because it didn't taste right. 8 on 92 today. Oh, 8 more on 92 today. Right, sorry, I'm with you. Loved Catch-22 and Lord of the Flies. Grapes of Wrath gave me... right, Desmano. Okay. Same, I was reading back, like, what? Yeah. Who won down there? The results. I don't even think the results are finalised, are they? I know, but my area's just gone reform. I know, a lot of areas have, Kai. A lot of areas have. I wonder where you're voting. Hey, I don't disclose. I don't disclose. I remember in RE we had a sub-teacher and we put Green Street in a Spider-Man case. She was none the wiser. Well, even when it came on. Even when it came on. So, Toby Maguire's a bit aggressive in this one, isn't he? He's a bit aggressive. I didn't realise Peter Parker was a Chelsea fan. S&P landslided here so far. Yeah, I know, I've seen. Them last days of terms, stick a film on. It was good days, that. Joking, mine takes up the whole shed. Right, I'm with you. So, we are going to get into the game. So if anyone is still trying to get into the fantasy, you have missed your chance before this game. We need to beat Everton here. Yeah, miss, he's been bitten by a spider. What do you expect? He's lost his mind. Yeah, he's been bitten by a football hooligan. Now, she asked a couple of questions like half an hour in. Yeah. Yeah, I've seen this film years ago, and I don't remember the main villain in Spider-Man being a Millwall fan. Mental. Message boss today asking for a work, as I haven't worked in ages. Oh, I see. Is it like you work as and when? She took a grandkid. Spider-Man loves the hammers. There you go. She told her grandkid. I love that. Yeah. Have you boys seen Spider-Man? It's a really catchy song about bubbles in it. Pretty much. Right, I see. Okay. Let's get out there. Play without pressure. We got this. Fantasy on today, Mr. Scotsman. It is. If you get in quickly, I'll allow it. Get yourself in. I can wait, but not for much longer. I'll allow you in before any goals have been scored. Get yourself in. Special treatment for Scotsman? Hey, there's been no goals. The only reason I close it throughout games is if people are trying to sneak, you know what I mean, a captain on the bloke who's already scored twice. I'm pausing it. It's paused. So we're waiting on Mr. Scotsman. So who's playing over the weekend then? What player? I didn't realise playoffs had started so quickly. That's bad, isn't it? Just basically because Town didn't make it, I don't care. Mr. Scotsman, that was rapid, by the way. That was absolutely rapid. He's in there already. Who knew Peter Parker? Peter Parker was from East London. Exactly that. Exactly. Having a bubble. Mr. Scotsman's in already. Not Swindon. Oh, yeah, talking about Swindon. That fan forum was a fun watch. What was it like? Oh, Liverpool-Chelsea early kickoff tomorrow. City-Brentford. So Middlesbrough-Southampton. I haven't even looked. Stevenage-Stockport and Bolton-Bradford. And then what, League 2 on Sunday, I assume. Yeah, Grimsby-Salford, Chesterfield, Notts County. National League final is Sunday. Boreham Wood, please. Okay. Just shows how little Clem and Hall care about the club. Really? Why is that? Right, Mr. Scotsman's in. We are going to lock the entries for now. And we're going to get into it. Come on, we need to be... Well, we were very, very good at home against Everton, but I imagine they're going to be a different animal at home. They are bottom of the Premier League. They've won next to no games. Clem told someone to sit down, boy, because he asked a valid question. Really? That's not ideal, is it? That's not ideal. Awful patronising, that. Right, they've started very, very positively with the ball. We need to kick on. We need to grab a goal early, basically. We need to panic them. That's what we need. Their team is very, very good, though. O'Brien, Canate, previously a Liverpool mentor. Although they're not playing Diblin or Garner or Billy Gilmore, who run the show against us. They've gone foot off the gas here. They think this job is done. They think the job's done. We need to strike fear in their heart with a goal in the first half. But if a goal's coming, it's going to be from them at the moment. They are dominating us here. I hate our board. Why is that, Scubs? Jack says, and Anthony Hall was just talking nonsense. Said T3 in the town end was being sold to under 18s, even though there's evidence it's not. Right, okay. Come on. Very, very uneventful first half here. Absolutely nothing's happened. I don't really mind that, if I'm honest. I mean, obviously we need a goal, but they haven't turned up and battered us so far. How's everyone else getting on? AC Milan 1-0 up, which puts them 3-2 ahead against Reims. Highlights off? Could be at this point. Hoffenheim a 6-2 up against Sturm Graz. Oh, hang on. It was 3-2, sorry. So AC Milan a 4-2 up, I see. Sevilla now 4-1 up against Young Boys. Seems an unfair matchup. Aberdeen and 0-0 against Hajduk Split. Aberdeen could keep going. Only positive I took was that our budget apparently is the same this season. That's decent. Is that Zhao Textura? Calvin, welcome in. Happy Friday. I hope you've had a brilliant week. Pleasure to have you in. We do have Zhao Textura, yes. We do have Zhao Textura. Although we were asked about Zhao Textura. So I'm not sure. Is this the one you were thinking of? Because we were asked yesterday by Scubs and he was thinking of a different one. But he's been here for 3 years now. And he's phenomenal. One of our better players. However, Holloway basically called out another fan. Oh, I see. Scrub says loads of things, mostly the fact that they are closed door, terrified to get a bad rep due to our previous rep that they have tried to stamp out. Now, though, they won't engage with fans in any way. Basically, because our form has been rotten, they don't let players do interviews or that, which means the match programme suffers. That is, yeah, it's tough, isn't it? Because you want a rapport between the club and the fans, don't you? Serbian Mafioso, welcome in. Happy Friday. I hope you've had a brilliant week. There he is, my old Mafia friend. Hey, starting rumours. Calvin says, I'm thinking of a different one. Played for Liverpool and continues to play in Portugal's second division. João Teixeira at Liverpool. I don't think I know that one. Bob says, fantastic Friday to Josh in the chat. Oh, what a glorious Friday. It has been in the best news earlier today. News I've waited 8 months to hear. Bob, do you care to share? Not like a sheep, I mean share. Do you care to share the news? That sounds awfully exciting. But happy Friday, Bob, dude. It sounds like you've got a beaming smile on your face, and I'm glad to hear it. Welcome in. It's a pleasure to have you, as always. Jack says he was talking about fans moaning on Twitter, and he said he won't let someone online tell him he's clueless when the fans don't even go to games, when he has no idea about that. There you go. And Holloway's tone was quite aggressive the whole time. However, it was a fun listen to when I get home. He is just very, very to the point, isn't he? Very to the point. Right, come on. We need to make something happen here. I think, do you know what? We need to go positive. We're going to have to score. It's been very uneventful so far, but we can't just meekly tiptoe towards 90 minutes and go out 2-1 here. We've got to go for it, haven't we? We've got to go for it. And if we score a goal, they're going to panic. I'm telling you. If we silence the Hill Dickinson. We are yet to have a single highlight, and we're an hour into this game. No highlights whatsoever. We are going to make some changes now, I think. We're going to go. My dad's mate went, and he said it was not a good experience at all. It was about 50 people there, and nobody enjoyed it. That's frustrating. The subs will make the difference. Come on, Mafioso. I hope so. I am going to take Cho off today. I'm going to take both wingers off, I think, actually. We're going to get Sideline Steve on, and we're going to get Lacey on the other side. I'm going to pick the tempo up a little bit more. We're going to pick the tempo up. Anyway, town rant over? No worries. Bobdo says, bloody rubbish 5G keeps buffering. I just want to say, I just want to enjoy Josh's stream. So frustrating. Bob, dude, I appreciate you trying what you can. On the bus, I assume? Are you on the bus? Or just in general, the 5G? I just assume when you say the bad connection, it means you're on the bus. But the sleeping Pill Dickinson. That's one way of going about it. Jack says, apparently retained list is coming out on Monday. Pure commitment, that. Exactly that. I'm not enjoying it either, Bob. Yeah, Slowy's got perfect connection. He's got perfect. Right. Yeah, I think that's... Yeah, I think that's all we're going to go with at the moment. Get on there and make a difference, lads. Come on. Come on. Get on there and make the difference. If we score, they panic, I'm telling you. If they score... Oh, sorry, if we score, they panic. If they score, we will also panic, but I'm going to hope we don't get to that. It's a good stream to come to. James, I appreciate the kind words. It's a pleasure having you in. We haven't had a single... Have we got highlights on? We're on key. We're on key. There's any chances of Lacey scoring? Well, I hope so. I hope so. I'll take anyone scoring at this point, apart from an Everton player. We've got 10 minutes left. We've got to go for it. We're going to change things. Stick another guy up top and go direct. Yeah, Desmano, we're about to do that. Maybe go extended. You might see the game. Might actually get, yeah, see something. Right. Ibrahim's going to go advanced. They're going to both go advanced. Out of possession, we're going to move you there. You are going to go... No, we'll leave you as that. Yeah, that's fine. Out of possession, though. We're going to get you pressing. So you will need to screen for me, please, Palmer. Speaking of, actually, that's going to probably be Scotty Scott. And actually... I'm going to get Feathers on to do that. Feathers can do that dirty work. Yeah, we'll do that. I'm Actually, no, do I want to do that? Do I want to do that? Yes, I do. Yes, I do. And I am going to take a centre-back off. I'm going to take a centre-back off. I am going to take off Sasquatch today. You can move over there. We're going for it. We're going for it, ladies and gentlemen. Sasquatch, who do we bring on? Little Jack, Calvin. So for channel points, people can rename some of our new gens. So he's a new gen that's been renamed by the chat. I don't know who we put up top, though. I think we'll go Sideline Steve. Oh, we haven't really thought this through. Dackers, he's not even on the bench. He's injured. He's injured. I'm kidding. Yeah, he's injured anyway. I haven't really thought this through. Undo. Have I already made the changes? Those midfield ones I just did, didn't I? So if we do that and we put Teixeira back on... Yeah, fine. Whew. I was going to say not familiar with that guy. No. I am. He's been here for years, but he's he's not real. He's not real. Right, Feathers. You can be a channel forward today. And just stay forward. So how are we looking out of possession? Yeah, we'll go with that. So we are going to go more direct now. We are... You can shoot if you want. We need you to. Hit early crosses and whip them. Yes. Out of possession. Yeah, quite happy with that. We're going to have to go attacking, though. There's no point just sitting here and losing, is there? Right, okay. This is very intense. We've gone all out here. Yeah, okay. Let's see if we can get anything from it. See if we actually see a highlight. I mean, this is either going to finish... We're either going to score a goal or we're going to concede one. I'm sure we'll see a highlight now. We've had another shot, at least. Right, the changes have been made. 10 minutes to try and grab a goal. Force extra time here. Okay, we are seeing a highlight. It's taken 87 minutes today for our first highlight of the day. Can it please be our attack? Teixeira's in. Can he square this? Oh, he's going to cut it back. Don't just shoot. Feathers, we've scored a goal. Come on. Get in. Come on. Oh, do we go for it? Do we go for it? Do we just leave this now? Tactical genius, we've made some changes. Kind of gutted. Going to miss Better's club stream on the weekend. Leave it. Feathers with a goal. Privet, you love it. Huge goal it is indeed. Oh, that's a very big goal. Lazy Ben, happy Friday. You join us at a very, very tense time. It's taken 87 minutes for the first highlight of the game. We've just equalised against Everton.
I want this man.
I don't know whether we just... Do we just leave this then? I think... Sell Feathers. Oh, he's the new Guthrie. Streams dropped for me right on the goal. Desmano, we're still here. We're still here. How are you, Ben? I hope you're doing well. Do you think you beat Sunderland this weekend? Do we leave this and just go for the win? Or do we... Go on, Josh, knowing the fixtures. Yeah, there you go. I had a look before the stream. I had a look. All out. I mean, we've only got a few minutes left, haven't we? We might as well... We're going to go for it. We're going to get... You have to go for it. I know, but we could take this to extra time. We're going to go for it. We're going to go for it. Encourage. Come on. Grab a winner. Grab a winner. When we go to extra time, I'm going to make some change. Oh, if we get there. Oh, no. Not like this game. Not like this. Go on, Kanate. Slip. Oh. Not like this game. Well done. Come on. Get forward. I think it's going to be the final whistle, but get forward. Come on. Play. Oh, no. That's going to be the final whistle. Oh, that was risky. Right, we're going to extra time. Who's Swindon got in the playoffs? That was just nasty, isn't it? Got to go for the winner now. Risk it for a chocolate biscuit. Right, we are going to make some changes. We're not going to stay like that for the 30. We just had to we had to go for it. We are going to stay positive. We're just going to just bring the tempo down a touch. Discourage long shots. They're going to go back to a wing back. I actually didn't know. Oh, yeah, we bottled it on the last day. Yeah, we bottled it on the last day. I am going to... Oh, it's feathers now, isn't it? So we're going to do that. We're going to do that, and he is going to hold there. We're going to leave the two... Why is texture up top? That's not correct. It's meant to be that. Right, there we go. Were we playing texture up top that whole time? I don't care anyway. Feather scored. Right, we'll go with that. We're going to go positive. 424. Might get a 6-piece bargain bucket. Love that. Love that. I just absolutely smashed through those Mawams. Time for dinner now. Feeling sick. Right, Ibrahim. We don't have Fetty on the bench. Tobias is also knackered. We can't take him off. We can't take him off. We've got no other options. No. It is what it is. I'm a mighty bucket for one, mate. Yeah, Scubs. Oh, that's my go-to. That's my go-to. Right. Come on, then. Come on. We've taken this to extra time. Oliver says, job interview with Hull City. I'm looking to leave now because we, Notts County, can't afford a bar of chocolate at the moment. There you go. There you go. Frodo's are expensive. We bet everything in it. Though it should come with gravy. Yeah, I know. It's annoying to have to get it. Popeye's better. Now I've had more Popeyes. They're close. They're close. I prefer Popeyes. I like the inclusion of hot honey on the meals at Popeyes. I prefer the dips at Popeyes. I do think the chicken's better at KFC, personally. I do prefer the actual chicken of KFC. Not close is better. Buffalo in the back dip is amazing. No, the dips are 100% better. And I prefer the choices of like hot honey burgers and things like that. But I personally prefer the chicken at KFC. Right, come on. Come on. Not a chance. No, people disagree. People disagreeing with my opinions on food. That's not like you lot. That's not like you lot. Did you see about that Bournemouth player? Yeah, it's not good, is it? KFC, especially around me, is trash. Oh, really? To be fair, some KFCs I go to are awful. One near me is good. We've played really well here again today. We've been really good again. Pacey Quaker, welcome in. Happy Friday. I hope you're doing fantastically well. Welcome in. I hope you had a brilliant week, and I hope you're about to have an even better weekend. I prefer Popeyes, but KFC is closer. And fancy some chicken on the bone with that with the lovely skin. There you go. What happened? Kai, is I can't remember who it was, but one of the players is there's like pictures circulating online of messages to a 15-year-old girl. And the messages aren't good. They're not good. Never had Popeyes. If you like KFC, you'll like Popeyes. KFC is more an order in if I want chicken. I see. Okay. There's new KFC being built down the hill from me. It's almost done. Dreading it. Why are you dreading it? Oh, because you're going to be there every day. Pace Greg says, all good, thanks, mate. Slightly hungover. There you go. Starting the weekend properly. Starting the weekend properly. Oh my God, our managing director has left us to go to Cheltenham. Who's the managing director? Who's the managing director, Jack? What happened? Sorry. Yeah, I can't remember which player it is. But some images have circulated of like, I don't know if it's Snapchat or whatever. I don't actually know. But yeah, dodgy messages. Horrible bloke. That's when you know we're in trouble. No idea. Alex Jimenez, that's it. Thank you. Waterford Wizard, thank you for the follow.
Thanks for the follow.
Welcome in. It's a pleasure to have you. Happy Friday. If you want to live chatters, let us know what football team you support. If you want to live slurkers, well, I appreciate you being here. Calvin as well, thank you for the follow. I appreciate it. I don't know why the pale ginger man didn't pop up above me a second time. But Calvin, thank you very much for the follow. I appreciate that. It was Alex Jimenez, yes. I see. On Insta, okay. I don't do the DMing thing at 31 years old, so... what have you done, Bedders? You know he's been caught messaging females before? No, I didn't. I didn't know that, no. Right, we are getting towards the end of the first 15. And at the moment, we're moving towards penalties. And the Everton bench are fist pumping it at the moment. Oliver, now Coventry City and Stoke City. The interviews are flying in, Oliver. You get that tie out. You make sure you dress properly. Forgot to get gravy. Oh no. Have you got some good dips in the house at least to save it? I mean, how can you need to Jack, I mean, I don't think I don't think it's a thing of needing for someone like that. I just think you're sick in the head. Watford Wizard says, Limerick Leprechaun is my phone account, but your stream is glitching for me for some reason. I see, okay. Waterford Wizard and Limerick Leprechaun. Fantastic usernames. Fantastic usernames. Calvin says, the only thing is he just recently turned 21, so it's strange. So it's a strange case, but it's still absolutely... Yeah, exactly. Josh, five-side keeper used to love... Yeah, I mean, distanced. Scubs, I'm no even kidding. I honestly feel for your betters. That's like... I'm not sure if it's that extreme, Scubs. Wouldn't wish it on my worst enemy. Can literally get 70%. Yeah, Jack, but like I say, I think it's... yeah, I think it's more being not right in the head. Ray's barbecue, I guess. Good choice. Need a cupboard like Josh, the condiment expert. I do have a fridge full of dips. I do. I am quite the dipping expert. However, I thought went with it really well. I don't know what you mean, Jet. I don't know. Trust me, it's up there. See when you realise. Right. Okay. Hang on. Let's see if we need to make any changes. I don't like that it doesn't take you to the menu on during extra time. Devastated, I can imagine. Sorry, I mentioned you treated the whole situation. Right, I'm with you. Watford Wizard says, seen you in another stream, but not sure which. Second yellow card, I think. I'm fairly frequently in second yellow card stream. He streams at a good time for me because I like having Football Manager streams on in the background whilst I work. But yeah, I've been chatting a little bit in there recently, so it might have been there. It might have been there. Well, thank you very much for tuning in today. I appreciate that. She stood up really well. Right, okay. I didn't see much. I saw some of the stuff he sent and yeah, just moved on with my day thinking what an odd bloke. No, I think we leave it. I was going to say, do we go for it a little bit more? But I think we just leave it for now. We'll just leave it for now. Right, come on. We're going to offer some encouragement. Let's steal a winner here, lads. Come on. We'll upset. Shout-outs been done. We have not had any shout-outs yet, Jack. We've not had any shout-outs. And here come Everton. Here come Everton. Oh, no. Oh, no. Win that ball back, please. I don't like this. I don't like this. Oh, we've won it. Come on. Counter. Get going, Lacey. He's offside, isn't he? I'm not even going to get ahead of myself. Feathers has got some space, though. He has a go. It's a good save. I thought he was offside. Apparently not. We've got ourselves a corner. Fair enough, Rivet. Cheers. Oliver says, being a Newcastle fan, I might have to knock back Stoke City. I don't think I can manage a team that wears the same colours that Sunderland, but I will take the best offer. Now, that is proper supporting the club, that. There you go. There you go, right. We got Jack slating the mods, and we got Brivet slating me. I love it here. We got a shout-out going for Mr. Bedders. Absolute hero. Streams every Wednesday and Sunday. Wednesday at the... Well, it's just finished. I believe just finished. Correct me if I'm wrong. I believe just finished Walking Dead. And then a community day on a Sunday. This Sunday, if you are interested in FIFA in any way, there will be some pro clubs going on Bedders' channel. And there's, I think the Monday streams are starting too also. Oh, one episode left. I apologise. So there'll be Walking Dead on Wednesday as well. So, get over there and give the man a follow. He's a thoroughly entertaining man and a lovely individual. So get over there and give the man a follow. Another one for Walking Dead. I do apologise. I was on my evening walk as Wednesday stream. I returned just as he was finishing, so I didn't see if the game finished or not. I don't know why I thought he said that it was on the last episode on Wednesday. Must have misheard. I'm quite worried by this highlight. I'm quite worried that Everton are going to come forward here. Can we win this header, please? No, we can't. Come on then. Here we go. Let's counter, please. Make 7 happen, Steve. Come on. Come on, Steve. Go on, Steve. Oh, he's dragged it. He didn't know whether to cross it or shoot. He didn't know which way to go with it. We've been very good here today. Oh, no. Not like this, please. Not like this, please. Win that. Win it. Oh, no, it's a penalty. It's a penalty. We've given away a penalty in the 115th minute. Oh, João Virginia, I've never needed you to step up more. I've never needed you to step up more. Save this and we win the shootout. Come on. Save this and we win the shootout. Come on. Oh, no. Oh, no. It could be heartbreak. It could be heartbreak. This could be heartbreak. We're going back to how we were. We're going back to how we were. We're going to have to. We're going to have to. Who gave it away? I'm not even sure. Righty, welcome in. Happy Friday. I hope you're doing fantastically well. I hope you've had a brilliant week. I think that's harsh. We've done really well here. We've done really well. Oh, we've got to go for it. We've got to go for it. This grabbed a late goal in normal time. Let's hope we can do it this time. Righty, how are you though? Hope you had a brilliant week. We have just conceded in the 116th minute to potentially go out of the Conference League here. He went the right way, but he was nowhere near it. Nowhere near it. Come on, please. Please, just give us a chance. Just give us a chance. One added minute, that's game over. That is it. We're out the Conference League. Again, hard done by. Hard done by. You're never going to win a trophy. I mean, the Conference League was always a tough one to expect. Oh, hard done by, I think. We were the better team here today. Stats might not say it, but we had all the chances. Very, very good chance for Sideline Steve. Very good friend. Life been getting a bit busy as of recent, but can't complain too much. Busy is good. Busy is good. Exactly that, G&G. Gago, he's got me on strings. Should have stuck with attacking. Well, you say that, but then we conceded on taking less risks. The way I see it is then you're even more likely to concede. Oh, because we had chances on that. I don't think being on attacking would have meant they scored the chances. We still had it. This was round of 16. We had a horrible draw getting put against Everton. Arguably the tougher side left in the tournament. Oh, it's gutting. It's gutting. I am going to praise him on that because we were very, very good over two legs. Very, very good over two legs. It's heartbreak again. We're out another competition. Another competition we're out. I don't want to talk to the press after that. Boo, I know. Let's get the points added for that. Let's get the points added. Let's get the points added for that.
I want this man to be no more.
So if you're not in the fantasy, exclamation mark fantasy, get yourself in. The entries are now open again. Drinnen, who is our under-19s manager. Do you use any mods? The only thing I've added is a face pack, Calvin. That's it. I don't even have the real team names for some of the teams still. And the only thing I added was a face pack quite early on. Take heart from the fact you gave a Prem team a fight. We did, and I think we deserved to go through, if I'm honest. I don't. That's probably biased. But I do. Tobias got a 7. Bonini got a 7. Yep. Teixeira got an assist and a 7. Yep. Feathers got a goal and a 7. Yeah, who got man of the match? One of their players. Right. Let's apply those points. What do you use? I'm playing FM for the first time. A1's right. There you go. There you go. Might feel sorry for you, mate. Selt for life. How are we? Happy Friday. I hope you're doing very, very well. I'm not sure, Calvin. You wanna use my tactics? I've been struggling, but at the moment we play this. So that's in possession. We have 3 at the back. We have our wing backs, inside forwards, and then out of possession it all drops back and gets a bit more defensive. But we've been struggling. How are we getting on, Morty? Dave, we just had a very, very tough result to take. We are out the Conference League. We drew 1-1 away, and it was a 118th minute penalty in extra time. We scored in the 88th to take it to extra time. Stupid penalty given away. Just didn't even get the chance of the shootout. I meant mob-wise, but thanks for the tactics. Oh, sorry. What do you use? I'm playing a... Sorry, Calvin. Right, I'm with you. But yeah, there's your tactics. Rigged once again. Josh first. That's a low blow. That's a tough one. It is. It very much is. It is. Mod-wise, I just used the face pack off of sort out SI, Calvin. I don't actually... I think there'd be people in here who are more knowledgeable than me to have it. Where are you? I do not know. Let's have a look. There you go. So I'm top at the moment. Mr. Scotsman second, and everyone else on 1 at the moment. Apart from Kermit on 0. This I'm about to do could be brutal. Dave, I mean, mine's getting there. Mine's getting there. We're pushing 10 seasons. We're pushing getting into season 10 without any trophies. It's rough. It's rough. I was thinking of using sort out SI, but should I get the premium to download faster? I'm not sure. I don't know. If Mr. Scotsman's here, I know he's lurking tonight, but Mr. Scotsman will know more about that than I will. He will know more about that than I will. Right. Dave says, if you win the league, you have to play Highland League winners in a playoff. Then if you win that, you play the bottom team of Scottish League 2 for a place in League 2. Yes, yeah. So Edinburgh City in real life are in their first leg of their playoff tomorrow. They finish bottom of League 2, so they're playing Brora Rangers in the playoff, the Highland Lowland winner. Or is Scotty? Who's Scotty? Do you mean Mr. Scotsman? Right, we got Falkirk next to at 8th. And we have Kilmarnock, who are still 3rd, but they've been struggling. We've dropped down to 6th now. And then Rangers and Hibs. We do have a 7-point gap to keep us in the championship split at the moment. When are you going back to Eddie? I don't think I will now. I don't think I will. I don't think I'll go to another game. Now, where I'm going to do a different team next year, I think that ship sailed on going up there. I mean, I will again in my life. Just probably won't go to watch the football. Yeah, I'm going to do something a bit closer. I'm going to wait to see who goes up and down and stuff in the Conference South. Maybe even North, depending on how close it is to me. But I want a team that's sort of within an hour and a half drive next year. And I want to try and get involved a bit with the club. I have a team for you to do. Who is it, Dave? Go on. I'm trying to keep it fairly local to me. But I want to get involved with the club. I want to... Maybe I should give KSI a DM and see if I can could look at Salisbury. Yeah, not a bad shout. They're on the list. I'm thinking, yeah, someone like that, or maybe like Western Supermare. So not doing a Brora save next year if they beat City. No, it won't be Scotland again. Unfortunately. Mrs. A1 said that it has to be somewhere that we don't have to fly to. Worcester. I got engaged in Worcestershire. I got engaged in Worcestershire. Oxford City, Mrs. A1 said that. Think they had to abandon the stadium years ago. Oh, really? Okay. I saw that DNS. I linked with Michael Cheek. D&S. KSI got the money out. Oh, do you mean Dagenham and Redbridge? Solihull Moors, good shout. Yeah, I'm up for suggestions, definitely. Dagenham and Redbridge, sorry, yeah, the S threw me off. Yeah, they have enough in the tank. Let's talk about Sasquatch. Yeah, he's good at football. Hectic schedule. Yeah, we're fine. Large swell of support for the attacking intent. Yeah, we just need to win some games of football. Too lazy to type it? Yeah, but it's not DNS, is it? That's what threw me off. Oh, yeah, why did I put an N? See, that's what I mean. I was going to say, I would have got DNR. DNS threw me off. Right, we're home against Falkirk. We need to win this one. We need this. We need to win this one. This is a really, really big game for our season. Because we need to worry about 7th. Ross County, who have they got to finish the season? So they got Hibs, Livingston, Kilmarnock. Oh, they've got as tough a run in as us. Who have St Mirren got? Kilmarnock, Hibs, Falkirk, Celtic. So that's pretty much the exact same as me, but they've got Celtic instead of Rangers. So they're struggling as well. Who have Hibs got? Ross County, they've got Newcastle. Oh, so they went through. They've got Newcastle in the... Oh, no, sorry. Aberdeen were in the Conference League. They've got Newcastle in there. So they lost 3-0 at home. They've got a second leg there. Chippenham Town could be a good shout as well. Did Aberdeen go through? No, they lost Hadrick Split, so they went out. In the regional leagues now, so not on FM without mods. Yeah, I want playable on normal. Chippenham could be a shout. Yeah, it's local. It's because you said Western Supermare when I was typing it. Right, I see. Oh, sorry. They're in the regionals. Right, I'm with you. Perfect man to bring them up. Yeah, no, I'm going to do playable just on the normal database. Nicholas is playing 90 every week there with Sheffield United. How's Simic getting on in the... Simic still bagging goals? Because he's at Sheffield United. He's on loan, isn't he? We have only loaned him. That's the thing. We could... If he does bag a load of goals, He's not scored again since we last looked. How's Babbage getting on? Chippenham, my favourite non-league player. Who's that? He's got 7 goals in 13 games in the league. Got 4 in 8 in the World Cup qualifiers. Alfie Babbage is scoring goals. He is scoring goals. 7 in 13 for them. 7 in 13. He's doing well. He's doing well. So Wanju Smith. Used to play for Hungerford. Was amazing. Why did I think he was at Highworth? I don't know who I'm thinking of. I don't know who I'm thinking of. Oh, he played for Highworth. Was that Sol Price? Is his name Sol Price? He may have been years ago. Nah, this was recent. I saw him score a fantastic free kick. Playoffs last season against Bassett. Is Slowey, are you here? If Slowey's here, he'll know. It might be Sol Price. I think he played for Swindon. Like, he was on the books at Swindon. No, he was at Maidstone last year? Right. Yeah, I don't know. I'm thinking of them. I don't know. I'm thinking of. Right, I am going to go. We're going to start Lacey here today. Lacey's going to start. We're going to get Johnson back on. Oh, is our killer back? He can play 45. That's good. He's a very, very good player. Let's get Dockel off the bench. Fetty needs to come on. We can do that for Hardy. We'll go with that. Because he was part of the Maidstone team who won at Ipswich. I see, okay. Right, he's got feathers waving. Desmond says, what about Frome Town? Might need a mod for them, but their nickname is the Robins, so there's a birdie connection. And Swindon. And a Swindon connection there, Desmano. The Robins again. Right, we're going to go positive today against Falkirk at home. I'm going to start Scotty Scott today. We're going to go Scotty Scott. Also, know that I won the County Cup with my school months ago. Also, you know that I won. Sorry, yeah. Yeah, I do know that. I remember you telling us. Do I go Quashie today? I got my medal today. Buzzing. Love that. Love that. Yeah, I'm going to go Quashie in there today. Right, come on then. Rise of the Capital. Let's give it a save. We need a win here. We need a positive result. We played very, very well against Everton, so I am feeling a lot more positive than I was yesterday. Let's get into it. Luke, how are we? Welcome in. Happy Friday, everyone. How are we? Mr. A, looking A1 as always. Oh, stop it, you. Stop it. You make me blush. How are we, Luke? I hope you're doing fantastically well. Welcome in. Happy Friday. Hope you've had a brilliant week. We played one game so far. It was a bit of a kick in the teeth. We went away to Everton. We needed a big result. We scored in the 88th minute to force extra time, and we conceded a 117th minute penalty to get knocked out of the Conference League. Didn't even get a chance at a shootout. I predict a fallen Kirk. I hope you're right. My teacher wanted to do it in an assembly, but we haven't had one since, so he just gave us them. Fair enough. Gav, how are we? 75 mins and 1 game played. Never thought I'd find a streamer slower than Llama. Gav, I know you've been here a lot. You'll have to get used to this pace. We are rather slow. We are rather slow. Less sort of baked goods and pastry talk than Llama, but also less presses of continue. How are we, Gav? Happy Friday. Welcome in. Hope you're doing very, very well. Righty, she's not bad, thanks. Hopefully I make an appearance into the school Insta. Go on. Go on. Sporting that medal. Right, we need a result. We need a result. Exclamation mark fantasy if anyone wants to get into the fantasy. We are going to close the entries. We are going to... well, we got a career path quiz. We'll do that first. So if anyone does, exclamation mark fantasy. I'm looking at you, Luke. I'm looking at you, Gav. Get yourself a fantasy team in. We've only had one game so far. And most people are on 1 point apart from me. So you can catch up rather quickly. Ross, how are we? Good evening, you strawberry blonde heartthrob. Now, Ross, I appreciate the sentiment, but I prefer African sunset, if you wouldn't mind. No, Ross, how are we? Happy Friday. I hope you're doing fantastically well. The less is more approach has a line, in my opinion. Gav, see, the problem is, I'm bad enough at this game that the more I press continue, the more people leave because they realise this isn't a Football Manager stream. It's a pretend to play. But yeah, get yourself into the fantasy, people, because we do close entries throughout games so that you can't jump on and captain the bloke who's already got a hat-trick. Let's face it, if anyone's getting a hat-trick, it's probably one of my opposition. But anyway, so get yourself in there. We have a career path quiz now from Matt. So, Matt, are you ready for your quiz? Are you ready, Matt? Let's press no there and let some people get into the fantasy. Get yourself in, ladies and gentlemen. Oliver says, I've been offered a 2-year deal off Coventry for 7k a week with 2 million to spend. Do I take it or delay it to see if I get a better offer off of Stoke and Hull? Why not delay? Why not delay? See if the grass is green and all that. I'm getting this. Yeah, you are ready. Right, the quiz is on your screen in 3, 2, 1. There you go. So you've got Torquay. You've got Manchester United. Leeds. Sampdoria on loan. Bradford. Portsmouth on loan. And Exeter. Nicholas Bentner is incorrect. Is incorrect. Marcus Maximus, thank you very much for the follow. Thanks for the follow. Welcome to the club. Now, the frustrating part is Jack's gone for a joke here. It is in fact Lee Sharp. It is Lee Sharp, yes. It is Lee Sharp. Jack has already got a correct answer. This one is Lee Sharp, yeah. It is Lee Sharp. The problem is he's quoted in between us, but it is actually Lee Sharp, yes. Gav says, drive to Bristol was actually rather calm. How long was the drive, Gav? Only stopped near Gloucester for Scran to find my hotel. It is a retail park full of food places. So you stopped for food and then dinner was on your doorstep. It is Lee Sharp, yes, so points will be stolen. I told you I'm getting it, there you go. People had Lee Sharp ready to go. I don't even know who Lee Sharp is. If I'm honest, Matt, that one was, honestly, to see with that one, that one was a bit tongue-in-cheek, because obviously it is an in-betweeners reference. That one, the amount of times people have said, is it Lee Sharp? I thought we eventually needed Lee Sharp. I just see it all the time, I've got no idea. Yeah, exactly. Ross has gone for the bird quiz. Gav says, now stop for food, then drove another hour to find I could have just kept going. The stop was totally unnecessary. And was there better options of food? Was there better options of food? How's the save going, big man? Marcus, welcome in. I hope you're doing fantastically well. Happy Friday. Thoroughly enjoyed the stream earlier. Apologies, I couldn't chat too much. I was working away in the background. But I enjoyed working and lurking. How are we? Pleasure to have you here. The save... up and down would be the answer I'd give you. We are in season 9 here at Edinburgh. We are 6th in the table. We finished in our 3 seasons in the Premiership. We finished 4th, 4th and 5th. We're going to hope we can get back up to 4th. We played one game here today. We have been live for an hour and 20 minutes. All right, sue me. I'm rather slow at playing this game. We had a bit of a kick in the teeth. So we played really, really well at home against Everton. But then long-range efforts from Garner and Diblin meant we lost at home against Everton. Second leg, we played really, really well. We took it to extra time with an 88th minute goal. 117th minute penalty meant we didn't even get the lottery of a shootout. So we're out of the Conference League and now all focus on the league. But it's a pleasure to have you in. We have a bird quiz. Ross, are you ready for the bird quiz? Is that the Lee Sharp out of the joke? It is, yeah, it is. It is. I've got no idea who he even is. No need to ever apologise, my man. It was a pleasure lurking away. Decent consistency. Well, consistently rubbish, yeah. Gav says, similar to significant improvement. Let myself down, really. It was about 4 hours total, but didn't feel like it. Waiting to get in the venue now. There we go. There we go. 4-hour drive is a big one. 2,000 points, and I'm naming another new gen. Go on, Luke. We've got a few. We've got a few. You've put Lee Sharp in there on purpose, haven't you? So that was, yeah, like I said, it was a bit of a tongue-in-cheek one. Consistently inconsistent. Exactly that, Desmano. Marcus says, love playing better and losing. It's my favourite. Exactly that. Do you know what I've realised? The thing is with Foot Manager, I think the cool kids lose. Right, whilst we have this bird quiz, final call for anyone wanting to get into the fantasy. Get in there before the next game. We do have Luke is now in as well. But get yourself in. So, bird quiz is coming onto the screen in 3, 2, 1. There you go. There you go, Ross. And if I do say so myself, a lovely piece of photography. Context for people that aren't aware, I take the pictures. I do. Marat's in. I hope you're doing fantastically well. It's not a sandpiper, Desmana, no, although I was wrong last time. I was wrong to the last time. Let me double check, because you were actually right and I wasn't last time, but I think I'm correct this time. No, that does look like sandpiper, but it's not. It's not. It is what I think it is. It is what I think it is. It's not an oyster catcher, no, it's not. Kelvin is correct. It is a red shank. It is a red shank. Mada, I hope you're having a brilliant trip. What do you think it is? It is a red shank. It is a red shank. It looks a lot like sandpiper, but it is a red shank. Vamos! There you go, Kelvin. Currently having a wee in a Chinese restaurant in Uppsala after maybe too many beers. Is it one arm on the wall stuff? Is it one arm on the wall stuff and one eye closed at her? You make sure to aim. It was a red shank, though. Congratulations, Calvin. Congratulations. Yeah, not an oyster catcher. That's on the East Kilbride badge. An orange-legged bird. Again, probably correct, but not specific. Marcus says, earlier I had 4.1 XG and 26 shots on target and drew 2-2. Desmond Tutu after a 4.1 XG is outrageous. How many shots did the opposition have? I'm going to guess 6. 6 and a 1.2 XG. That sounds like FM. I shanked that guess. There you go. It's a little side lean to the Great Wall of Support. There you go. 5. Even worse. Even worse. Marcus, I feel your pain. I feel your pain. 0.95 XG. So when I was actually having a bit of a laugh there, really, it was actually worse. It was actually worse. Right, we need a win here, ladies and gentlemen. We need it badly. So we are going to be closing the entries to the fantasy. So shout if you are trying to get in, and I will hold fire. But if no one else is there, we're going to close entries whilst we're playing the game. Tommy North loves a goal against Edinburgh. We got the Grahams. No Ivo, though. Swindon Town forever. I've played the game enough. I know I'm getting FM'd. Okay, bye. Murder, have a good one. Have a good one. I hope you're having a brilliant trip. The opposition are going to be full cack. Let's hope. Let's hope. Jack! Jack, what are we doing?
Thanks for subscribing.
Jack, thank you very much for gifting a season ticket to Bedders. Thank you very much, Jack. I appreciate the generosity. Incredibly kind. Thank you very much, sir. What a man. What a man. What a mighty good man. Absolute hero. Notice he didn't have one. Getting the season tickets out. Getting the season tickets out. Right, this is a match we should be winning. It is indeed. Right, we're going to lock those entries. Appreciate that, Jack. I was actually just about to do it. There you go. He's beat you to it. Can't have a mod with no sub. Hey, you guys, you do what you got to do. Edinburgh City Stadium redevelopment is almost finished. You must be keen for it all to be all over. Well, maybe. I quite like Easter Road, to be honest. Oliver says, I've took the whole City job. 8 grand a week. It's 7 million to spend and stand at 11th in the Championship. Oliver, I think I'm talking to a future Premier League manager right now. I can see you going up. Saves you 4 quid, Bedders. Not spending 13 quid. Time for some FM. 4 quid? That sounds like gravy with a delivery fee, Bedders. Get it in. Get it in. Right, here we go then. We need a win here today. Badly. Badly. Jack, get back to revising. Jack, thank you again for the gifted sub. I really do appreciate that. Awfully kind. Feral Friday and all that. Feral Friday. Right, come on. Rangers have beaten Dunfermline. I ended up eating 1 bit of chicken, then picking the skin off. What, like Joey from Friends? Like Joey from Friends, isn't it? Does anyone want this bucket of chicken because I'm just eating the skin? Right, we need to look at this. So Aberdeen and Livingston doesn't really do much for us. Ross County and Hibs. Hibs have just gone 1-0 up. That actually helps us. As much as we would like to catch Hibs, Ross County are behind us, so we could do with them losing. Love friends, me too. Me too. It was my go-to background TV whilst at uni. RNR Taylor Kersey, thank you very much for the follow. Pleasure to have you in. Happy Friday. I hope you've had a brilliant week. Oh, friend. Sitcom friend. Right, Aberdeen are beating Livingston. Rangers are beating Dunfermline, of course. We're not having many highlights recently, are we? Still fuming Netflix took it away. Oh, have they? I didn't even know that. I didn't know that. Oh, no, we've lost the ball. Can we win this back, please? And make this our attack? Oh, I thought we were going to steal that pass, but I'm not sure this is going to be... And we know Tommy North likes to score against us. Oh, there's some space. I know where this has ended up, and it's in the back of our net. I can tell you that for free now. Ball across. Virginia does well. Virginia does well to keep that one out. That's a rather weird pass. Ball back across. Little Jack gets under it. Well done. That's not Keshi Anderson, is it? Not this late into the game. No, Karoy Anderson. Taylor Kersey says, I love FM. I'm obsessed with my Sheffield Wednesday save. How's it going? How's it going? How many seasons are you in? It's on Sky now because HBO. Oh, I see. Right. Doesn't really matter because it's on HBO now, which is with Sky. Is there an echo in here? But still, Desmond says, I dumped a girlfriend because all she wanted to do was watch Friends every night. Ruined it for me. Right. And do you share food? Poor Friends reference, but it was the first one that came to head. Can't tell if you're being serious, Mano. Just finished season 10 with a Prem title. Love that. Season 10, you're a season ahead of me. Any sort of real players still in the save, or is it all regens, new gens, all of that now, Taylor? How's it looking? Will we know any players? Reading my newsfeed, I beat Patrick Vieira for the job. That's something to tell the grandkids. There you go, Oliver. Get that on the CV. That's a green flag. Deadly. Did you say how you doing? How you doing? Right. Can we have a chance? Can we have a chance, please? I think Desmano and her were just on a break. I like where this is going. I like where this is going. We can keep this going all night. We can keep this going all night. Right. Win that ball back, please. Oh no. Oh no. Block the first cross, but they're under it, and we're 1-0 down. We're 1-0 down. How we doing, Scubs? Not good. Not good. Taylor says there's still real players. Most of mine aren't real because I have lots of academy players in. I see. Okay. DG Boss says, give me a save to do. What country would you like, DG Boss? James says, I've not seen past 2 episodes of Friends. Really? Okay. Not really a thing, James? Or gonna ban you, James? Swindon? UK. Okay. Lower league, or where are we thinking? Friends is incredible, says Taylor. Falkirk have not read the script. No. They're here to ruin the day. We just can't get good results at the moment. Could this be any easier for Falkirk? Just not my thing? That's fair enough. That's fair enough. League 2. Well, I would be biased in saying Swindon Town, as a Swindon Town fan. I would biasedly say Swindon Town. Scubs doesn't like Friends. What was that? Get your act together. Yeah, we need to be better. We've been poor here at the moment. Let's pick that up. Swindon or Newport? Why Newport? Why Newport? Oh, come on. Come on. We finished a monster. We're doing our best ticker impression. Sorry, folks. I'm with Scubs. It was irritating. Stranded in League 2, kind of a challenge. Modern Family is a great show. Yeah, it is. I will agree with you on that. I do like Modern Family. Very good show. Right, I'd love to see us have a chance. I'd love to see us have a chance, please. That would be nice. 60 minutes, no chances. Brilliant. Phil is one of my favourite sitcom characters ever. I liked, oh, what was his name? I mean, Phil's brilliant. So's, the old boy. And then I can't remember. Yeah, Jay was good. Jay was good, but no. Cam, thank you, Cam. Class. Phil and Cam are goats? Yeah, 100%. Been in League 2 for 9 years straight, I think now. Right, okay. Beadle's going to come off for Good Johnson today. We'll get Good Johnson on. We are going to... Ibrahim's knackered, so we'll get Fetty on. Our killer's going to come on today. Swap them over. Be with Mrs. A1 today. There will be no cat today, unfortunately. Right. No feet. Still blistered, better. Still blistered. Not that if they weren't, there would be. Not that they would be if they were looking pretty. Over your head. You said can. You said cat. When did I say cat? What for? Oh, what, instead of cam? Oh, I see. Ref, yes please. Yes please. That's a penalty in my book. That's a penalty in my book. That was definitely in the box, that one. Yeah, I was going to say, that one was definitely in. I don't know what we're checking there. Who is... Hang on. Who's stepping up? He was going nowhere, exactly. No, he didn't. A gift, that's what I mean. Who's on it? Andrew Johnson or Tech Shearer, to be honest. Who's taking it at the moment? Who's grabbed the ball? I don't know who this is. It is Good Johnson, right. But I see myself out. Texie on it. We're going good Johnson. We're going good Johnson. The better taker. Come on, finish it. Come on. There we go. Give me an English team save. Dagenham and Redbridge. Any division. Dagenham and Redbridge. Ida's son. I don't know, actually. That's playable. Are Dagenham and Redbridge not? I mean, John's doing the save. John's doing a save with Dagenham and Redbridge, and that's on console, so I don't know why it wouldn't be. I mean, by that I mean as in he won't have mods. Can I check here? I can't check here, can I, who his favourite people are? No, I'll check after. Oldham. Gillingham. Oldham's not a bad shout. Take over from Sheridan. Is he still there? Yeah, I said it before you said Dagenham. Oh, right. Sorry, I'm with you. I'm with you. Right, come on. Let's turn this around. Ross County drawing against Hibs as well. We don't need that. Come on. Can we please grab a winner here? Can we grab a winner, please? Let's not lose it, though. Darlington says Pacey Quaker. That's not a bad shout. Scott McTominay with a good win there. Go on, our killer. Back from injury. Make 7 happen. We know you're good at football. Okay, we're just going to knock it about a bit. I don't mind it. Ball round the corner to the strike. Why are we shooting from there? Tobias, get round your man. Cho's got some room. Oh, he's dragged it. It's just not happening. Retired about 3 years ago. Oh, did he really? Okay. Still salty about the FA Cup. Yeah, something like that. Something like that. Cho got to be finishing that 100%. He's coming off because of it. He's coming off because of it. Get Lawson on. Swap those over. We're going to get Palmer on here. Palmer on in there. Forest Green, not a bad shout. K-Dog, welcome in. Happy Friday. Hope you're doing very, very well. Hope you had a brilliant week. It's a pleasure to have you in. Forest Green's not a bad shout. Put some meat into the save. Poor joke. Come on, please. Can we just wake up a little bit? We've not been good here again. Can we encourage late on? It's 2-2 in the... Oh, Hibs have won it against Ross County at very least. We're not going to grab a winner here today. 4 added minutes. That's what I mean. We played so well against Everton and then we draw against Falkirk. We're just architects of our own downfall. We do move up to 5th, but St Mirren have a game in hand. It's just not good enough. 4 points behind Kilmarnock. They have a game in hand on us as well. Forest Green and sign only players with animal product names. K-Duck says just relieved we stayed up and the Birmingham game was fun to watch last week with less pressure, I imagine. Who have they got next? So they've got Kilmarnock on Monday. So actually, I mean, it's kind of, well, I guess a draw maybe suits us. I don't know. Who should Jack's got a poll going for his save? Oldham, Dagenham and Redbridge or Forest Green? Peter Richmonds and Dave Berger. Patrick Berger, what a player for Portsmouth. What a player. Can I vote? I think I can. There you go. I'll stick my vote in there. So yeah, realistically though, I probably want Kilmarnock to win. I know that makes our job getting 4th trickier, but it keeps us in 5th. Keeps us in 5th. That does have us 8 points clear of Ross County. So we're definitely in the chat. No, is it 2 games left or 3 games left? 3. So we're not definitely in the championship split. I felt really cool with that. There you go, Jack. Still in the show. Edinburgh City enter UEFA Conference League race. Yeah, I know, but the board want us in the Europa League. Rangers receive 500k from the Lawson deal. Right, so that didn't help at all. It drew. No help for you there. Postman. No, I don't want to talk. 30-second poll. Yeah, you didn't make that very well. We are away at Kilmarnock next as well. That's tough. That's very tough. We got a bit of a break for once, though. Now we haven't got the European games. We've got a little bit of a break. Now 50-50 and I'll break the tie. 2-day rest. Away at Kilmarnock. I think I know how that game's ending. I think I know how that one's ending. We're going to struggle. Oh, we need to get the points on, don't we? Let's get the points in. Do Forest Green. Oh, it's gone again. We've gone again, have we? Forest Green Challenge. Wait, Dagenham and Redbridge were the team that got there. So what? I don't see why they've been left off. Oldham lost the poll, and they're still in it. So at that point, I'd do Oldham, mate, because you're sticking them on there anyway. Seems like you're seems like you just want to manage Oldham. Why don't you do Oldham? How do I delete it? I don't know, mate. I don't know. Channel Not in Use, welcome in. Happy Friday. I hope you're doing very, very well. I hope you've had a good week. 50-50 and me and A1 will streak across the pitch, screaming up the capital. There you go, Channel. How you doing? Alexander, how are we? Welcome in over on YouTube. Happy Friday to you. You changing teams? I'm not. No, we're still Edinburgh. We're still Edinburgh. This is it's a poll going on for who Jack's going to manage. Jack's stealing the show. He's stealing the show. Cher Lacey's out for 9 to 12 days. That's not good news. That's not good news. And for some people's fantasy, that's really not good news. Alexander, do you want to get yourself into fantasy? We've only played 2 games and there's not been a lot of points, so you still got a chance. I'm good, thanks. Been doing my Swedish save. Might have built a title-winning team. You love to see it. Make him manage Cambridge. Why Cambridge? Why Cambridge? Right, let's go with that, because that's where the points are. Paste the screenshot. Forest Green are winning anyway. Forest Green it is then. Forest Green it is. Dagenham and Redbridge hard done by there. They didn't even get a golden buzzer. Division 2, SS, weird league, 24 games in pre-season, 3 months long. Wow, at least the team are fit by the time you get there, I guess. Good Johnson got a goal and 7, and Little Jack got a 7, and that is all of the points. So if anyone else wants to get involved in the fantasy, there really isn't many points. There really isn't many points. I am top after 2 games with 7 points. You signed anyone on a? Have you signed anyone on a pre-contract? No, not at the moment. Actually, I might have done. You know. After the championship games. Yes, we do. Almeida, and I can't remember who he is. Does anyone know how to check? Does anyone know how to check? Because I could never actually find them after that. Who is Almeida? True, brought in half of my banger team while winning the Irish Cup team and championship. I love that. How do I find food-based players then? It's going to be tough. It's going to be tough. If anyone isn't already, if you could hit that link and jump over to my YouTube channel and drop a sub, that would be greatly appreciated. I am hoping to push towards 500 subs. We're getting there slowly, so if anyone wouldn't mind jumping over there and subscribing. I do regularly post my Football Manager series, not the one we do on the stream. We have a separate one going over there, so I very much appreciate you subscribing to the YouTube channel. We also, speaking of that, I'd very much appreciate you jumping over and checking out my new One Nation episode, which I've just put the link to in the Twitch chat. I will also drop it in the YouTube chat for anyone that's interested. We do have a series going on the Sort It Out SI channel, and I'd very much appreciate you jumping over there and giving it a watch. I do think it was a good episode today, if I do say so myself. So, if you wouldn't mind watching that, that'd be greatly appreciated. Also, I would really, really appreciate you jumping over there and leaving a comment. Just put, I don't know, it needs to be something to do with Haaland, which is a little bit of a spoiler if you haven't seen it already. Maybe say Haaland's a cheat code. Sacked in the morning. We could go with that. We could go with that, channel. Pacey Quaker says, just started binging the Job Centre to Glory. Never thought Latvia would be so intriguing. Pacey, thank you very much for watching. I really do appreciate that. Thank you. I do appreciate you watching. I put in the Discord earlier, and I mentioned on the stream yesterday, I think it was. It's I've hit a little bit of a motivation wall with YouTube. It's a little bit frustrating because it's just with streams. It's great because I chat with you guys and I get sort of instant sort of feedback on how things are going. With YouTube, it's like I sort of put the work in, and then it's if it doesn't do well, it's just a bit disheartening. And they haven't really been doing well at the moment, so it's just a little bit disheartening. I'm trying to sort of push for it, but just at the moment, just a little bit frustrated with it. You said to say I don't know, so there you go. Thank you, James. I appreciate it. Rocket Dan, happy Friday. I hope you're doing fantastically well. I hope you've had a good week. It's a pleasure to have you in. You've made it to the weekend. It's the good bit of the week now. Yeah, Ibrahim's good at football. So's Tobias. Let's go. Right, I'm on the lurk while I cook. I hope you enjoy your food, Desmona, and thank you for lurking. I'm doing very well, Dan. I'm doing very well. James, you stole my thing. What have you both gone? I don't know. Like it. This time of year is always rough for FM content. It is, yeah. And obviously it's not been the greatest year of interest on Football Manager. And obviously I'm completely new. So who's going to trust me? Plus I'm not very good at the game. But yeah, it's just trying to push through it. Realistically, where I'm at the moment, because I've been very sort of yo-yoing between the idea of just not bothering with the videos and just focusing on the streams. But I think I'm going to keep pushing until the release of the new game. Sort of go all in with the release of the new game. Give it to sort of the end of the year. And if it doesn't work there, then I probably will hang up my YouTube boots. And we'll go from there. I say a full-timer Among Us streamer, do you think? You need to get creative with some names too. Like have a player named Bentos or Pucker. Oh, what for the Forest Green? There you go. Question, am I allowed to Google food-related players? Yeah, it's not a ball knowledge game. I reckon you can even nickname some players like Beddar's the same. Clubs in Scotland set to release youth players. We'll have to keep an eye on that. You can always become a Fortnite YouTuber, Kermit. I tried that and that didn't work either. Like Heavenea claimed, Bentos Pucker, I saw that. Right. Unfortunately, Lacey is injured, so that means you're going to move on to the bench. We're not going to play Hardy on the wing. He is a goalkeeper.
What a baby.
So Lawson will start today.
Baby. Just get on with the game.
We'll go Lawson and Chow, but we'll change that over. We're going to start Palmer today. I think we'll start Bonini today as well. Will you become a GTA 6 streamer, A1? Probably not. I definitely will play it occasionally. I do have a second channel on YouTube where I'm still thinking of playing other games, but at the moment I just don't have time to play any others at the moment. My end goal in the save is to sign Nacho Fernandez. I like it. That's the end goal. Fortnite. Yeah, there you go. I couldn't think of anything worse than only playing Fortnite. I did it for a while. I used to really enjoy Fortnite. Oliver says, just nicked CF Sean Neve from Notts County for as little as 1.1 million. Bargain. League 67 league appearances with 40 goals. I don't think I could ever enter Nottingham again. Also, Jata 100k. Stealing the players. I like it. Right. We are going to go with that today. We're going to drop it down to balanced because we are going away to Gilmarnock. I didn't mind playing Fortnite with you guys, but as a one-off, yeah, that's where I am now. 6-7 from Jack. Yep. Rise of the Capital. We'll give it a save. Is anyone getting into the fantasy before we start this game? Any more entries to our fantasy? As we are starting. Only problem with this save is I can't search on console without my game crashing. Really? Is that a known bug, is it? Cambaz, how are we? Happy Friday. I hope you're doing fantastically well. We've only played 2 games and, yeah. From 4th to 7th, we're on 1 point and 0 points at the moment. Where's Drogba? We've not got Drogba sorted yet, Mr. Murphy, but I do need to get it sorted. How are we, Mr. Murphy? Happy Friday. I hope you're having a fantastic week. I will wait for Cambaz and Mr. Murphy and Alexander if you want to get into the fantasy. I will wait for that. But yes, Drogba will be here next time. I forgot about that. I'm even going to try and get an animated one with him doing the celebration, Mr. Murphy. But how are you doing? Happy Friday. Yeah, been a glitch the whole game. That's annoying. Smakaya, welcome in. I hope you're doing very, very well. Happy Friday. I enjoyed the stream earlier. Apologies I couldn't chat too much. I was working and lurking. But I hope, yeah, you've had a brilliant Friday. Are we playing football or rugby? Because Kilmarnock Stadium is called Rugby Park. I tell you what, if I could score in rugby more than football, I'll take a change of sport. Maybe tomorrow. No worries, Alexander. I appreciate that. That's fine, Smakaya. You're more than welcome. Hope you are, Sunshine. Knee slide, please. I'll find it. Mr. Murphy. I will find it. your hero. Did you take part in a charity running event in Swindon recently? Did you take part in a sort of Tough Mudder-esque event? Mr. Murphy, this is. Right, so, Cambaz, are you joining the fantasy at the moment? Am I holding fire on starting this? I posted the cheesy sticks on Discord. That is music to my ears, Desmond. I look forward to seeing it. I did, yeah, got a bit muddy. Enjoyed it, to be fair. I hate running. Well, yeah, Bedder said he thought he might have spotted you from a distance, but wasn't sure. It wasn't sure. He said you're covered in mud. I thought he said he didn't want to walk over in case it wasn't. Yeah, because he couldn't tell because you were head to toe in mud. He's bang on. There you go. Cambaz is in. Right, we're going to close the entries. Cambaz is in. Our continental qualification hopes are still alive. Let's do all we can and see what... Oh, I didn't see what the result was. Done and ready. Love that, Cambaz. Thank you very much for getting involved. How did Kilmarnock get on? They lost to St Mirren. That's not good for us in the league. That's not good for us. We need to beat them. Cammy Wright, welcome in over on YouTube. It's a pleasure to have you in. How are we? Happy Friday. I've had a fantastic week. Aiden, here on Twitch as well. How are we, Aiden? Happy Friday to the pair of you. I hope you've both had a brilliant week and about to have a fantastic weekend. That is not good for us in the league. We've dropped down to 6th again. But Cammy and Aiden, welcome in. I hope you're well. I was also chasing a 2-year-old round with his football. Well, there's no need to chase him with the football. That's a bit harsh. Should have come and said it could have shared a beer. Well, I mean, you probably could have had one each, couldn't you? Could have had one each. Just rolled into work Saturday here. Right, I see. Okay. Okay, well, I hope that goes quick for you, Cammy. Stingers, he lost World Cup singles. There you go. Mr. Murphy says, you know what I meant. I do. I was just being facetious. Bedders, can you clarify who that 2-year-old is? He said he said, oh, he did say 2-year-old, fair enough. Isn't a random one, is it? No. Yeah, to be fair, he did say 2-year-old. Yeah, to be fair, he turned up with a 2-year-old, so that's good. We've started very, very positively here. We've had a lot of the ball. We've had the only shot of the day. Please make it count today, Edinburgh. We need it. We need it. We also need Livingston to do us a favour against Ross County. Was going to no. The rule in my flat, if anyone pops for a beer, you'll leave him with a case of beer and a pizza. Channel, have you got an address? I'll head over. There you go. Right, come on. We've started well. Kilmarnock have now woken up. We really could do with winning here today. But we are on a poor run of form. Off the back of a really good performance against Everton as well, we've just not kicked on in the league. We've struggled in the league towards the end of the season, like we did last year as well. We've had a significant lack of highlights as well. Cho's got some space in the box here. Can we make something happen? Tobias, we need to get some ball onto Beadle's head. But here come Kilmarnock. This isn't going to be our highlight. No, here they come. Ball out wide. This is where all the danger keeps coming from. Oh, it's a go from distance. Luckily, it goes over. Where do you live, channel? My turn to lurk. Having dinner and about to game with a friend, Smakaya. I hope you enjoy the gaming. I hope you have a fantastic dinner and thank you for lurking. Happy Friday. It's a pleasure to have you in the rich part of London. Meet up at Channel's house, Canary Wharf. There you go. A1 meet up outside Channel's for beer and pizza. There we go. I look forward to it. Right, can we get into half-time unscathed at least? Because Kilmarnock have very much woken up now. Livingston are beating Ross County, which is good for us to remain in the championship split. But we just need to start getting results, otherwise we're not going to move up anywhere. We're not going to move up. Even split of possession. They've had more of the chances now. We need to turn this around. Have we been the better team here? No, I'm not happy with the performance. Get out there and make something happen. We're going to move it up to positive. Lawson's not having a good game. I'm going to get our killer on at half-time. I'm getting on at half-time. Smakaya, there you go. There's the 5-head. Right, we need to make something happen. We really need a result here. We're going to go positive and hope we can make something happen. Lawson's come off. We've got Jean, our killer, coming on. He's not featured a lot this season, as he signed in January and then got injured fairly soon after. But he is a very, very good footballer on paper. Let's hope we can win this ball back and see what he can do. At the moment, we're just not making chances. I don't know if that's since we've changed it so that our wingers are getting further back and we don't have the chance to counter as much. But today we've really not made many chances. The ball comes across and we go 1-0 down. Oh, it's just not working, is it? It's not working. It hasn't done for weeks now. It hasn't done for... I don't want to see the highlight. I don't want to see it. I'm sick of seeing us concede. I'm not sure I can go through another complete tactical overhaul. I'm not sure I can do it. Come on. Let's grab an instant equaliser. This would be very helpful. Cho has a go from distance as we hit the bar and the rebound's stuck wide. It's just... We've just had no luck this season at all. No luck whatsoever. It's really just not working for me. Really, really struggling with the game. Have you watched Apex yet? I don't know what Apex is. What's Apex? I've not heard of that. Should I have? The Taron Egerton film on Netflix? I've not. No, I've not. Beadle, square it, please. Can we make something happen? Get it across, Cho. It's just not falling, is it? Ibrahim's going to shoot, I'm sure. No, even worse. We're going to get countered. Zeep, welcome in. Happy Friday. I hope you've had a brilliant week. It's a pleasure to have you in. If Llama can manage 4 tactical overhauls a stream, I'm sure you can manage 1. Zeep, we've been through a lot. We've been through a lot. For a little thriller is worth a watch. Okay, I'll give it a go, Bedders. I'll give it a go. Zeep, we definitely are used to a tactical overhaul. We've just had so many. Quite brutal. Okay. I'll give it a watch. We need to make some changes. I'm going to get this down from counter. I'm going to get this down. We are going to let them shoot if they want to shoot. Cho, our wingers are just really struggling. We're going to get sideline Steve on. This tactic is on Llama, to be fair. I've tweaked it a lot since Llama's recommendations. But yeah, he did bring this to us. I mean, it's going better than it was before. And that's saying something. And that's saying something. Beadle's having a good game, but just... Make a difference, please, Steve. We need you to save the day again. We need another saving of the day. What time are we? We've still got some time. We are going to get to the split, I imagine. I'm not sure we'll see any split games. I imagine we'll play the championship split in tomorrow's stream. But we are going to get there. I mean, we need to hang on for dear life. Luckily, Ross County are losing. I'm just worried that if we don't qualify for Europe at all, the board are going to be very, very angry with us. The thing is that frustrates me the most is statistically, again, we've played very, very well. We're just not scoring goals. Self-Alive says, might need a back-to-basic tactic for next season. We might have to. A1 Ward is the king of FM. I'm not sure about that. I think the king probably wins a trophy or two. We're 9 seasons in without a single bit of silverware. We've not won anything. I've not even had a manager of the month in 4 years in the Premiership. Right, we needed to win that. There we go. Well done, Palmer. That's nice. If we can grab an equaliser here, it'll be a good result. If we can draw against Kilmarnock, I'll be very, very happy. Sideline Steve, finish it, please. Come on, we needed that. They're appealing for offside. I don't think it is. I don't think it is. I don't think it is. The goal's been given. 1-1. 88th minute goal from sideline Steve. Can we grab a winner? I'm going to assume not. It's a bit late. We've got 5 added minutes. Can we grab something late? I'll take a point here, though. Away at Kilmarnock, who've been flying all year. Sideline Steve saves the day again. Ross County also grabbed a late equaliser. Whereas St Mirren. So we're 2 points behind them. They have a game in hand. Who is their game in hand? They're away at Hibs. So they should lose that, you'd hope. But then they just beat Kilmarnock, so who knows. Won 4 and 8 manager of the months. I haven't won a single one in 4 years. Ronaldo lost 18 million bot followers on Insta. All that. Yeah, I saw like Messi was like 5 million. I saw all of the big people did, didn't they? All of the sort of big accounts did. It's crazy. Right, 1-1. I think we played well. Kylie Jenner lost 15 million. It's crazy, isn't it? It's crazy. Maybe I should bot follower my account. So we are... What's that? That's 8 points clear with 2 games. So we're in the championship split. We're in the top half, at least. We're in the top half. We got 15 days until we play Rangers at home. We really need a result if we're going to try and push up the table. I mean, at least we're in the top 6. I was worried that if we finished lower than the top 6, I think we would have got sacked. I do think we need Europe. I'm worried about it. Say bot 3 times, they would appear to show you the best viewers and artwork. There you go. And suddenly my viewer count goes up to about 4,000. I had a Bonnie Rig Rose save for FM23, and aside from the league titles, it took me 13 years to win a cup. Wow. See, that's the thing. I haven't even won a league. I've gone up through playoffs every time I've gone up. Flight Simulator, welcome in. Happy Friday. I hope you're doing very, very well. Hi there, mate. How are you doing today? I'm doing fantastically well. Edinburgh City, not so much, but I'm doing well. How are you doing, Flight Simulator? It's a pleasure to have you in. I hope you've had a great week. Top 6 and no NFM, you'll still get sacked? Don't say that. Don't say that. We put too much work in. We can't get sacked. The problem is, we're almost a product. Do you say a product? No. What is it? I can't think of the saying. Is it like product of our own success? I don't know if that's actually the saying. The problem is finishing 4th, both the first seasons. That's now what the board expect, and really, that's actually a struggle for us. Victim of our own success. Sorry, not a product. Yeah, victim. Thank you, Dan. I just put a bet on £5 on Arsenal to win 4-0. Okay. Better says, I remember watching Peanut and he got view botted. His views went from 30k to like 140k in less than 10 minutes. That is crazy. I had a Dunfermline save in FM24, won the league several times in the UCL, but the cups were stupid to win, really. I will admit, I have never heard of only getting promoted via the playoffs. So that's the thing. So we went up, so had a 15-point deduction in season 1. Finished second. We would have won the league without the point deduction, but we won the playoffs. We then finished mid-table in League 1, and then... Was it League 1 where we bottled the title on the last day, or was that the Championship? I feel like that was the Championship, wasn't it? But anyway, we went up again, playoffs in League 1, then Championship in our first season there, we stayed up on the final day. And then I think or maybe it was one of League 1 or the Championship. We were top all the way until the last day and we bottled it and we went up for the playoffs. Then Championship, we went up playoffs as well. Yeah. I wonder, do I do a Build a Nation in FM24? So can someone explain to me like the actual concept of a Build a Nation? I understand it's improving a nation, but I don't actually... I've seen... So I know like I watch Second Yellow Card a lot and I see that he does that, but I don't really get the full concept of it. What actually is the idea? What is it you actually do? Channel says, best ever save I did was with Penny Roll, 2 seasons, no cups, but from season 3 ended up rocking up the leagues, European football, ended up in a Conference League semi-final against Chelsea, and bankrupt TNS 3 times, only taken 29 seasons to become the powerhouse of Wales. That was on FM24. That is very good. Alexander said, oh, you don't know? Okay. Well, I mean, yeah, I'm not sure then. I guess it'd be tricky to sort of get going. Second Yellow Card is attempting to make the league he's into the best in Europe. I see. Okay, because I know that he sort of is focusing on his youth intakes and hoping that they're... Oh, correct me if I'm wrong. It's Poland, isn't it? Because is he Wisla Krakow? I feel like he's Wisla Krakow, isn't he? Krakow, how you say it. Yeah, and I know that he's wanting... I was watching his youth intake. He had a phenomenal looking centre-back, but he wasn't Polish and he was frustrated by that. There are 2 versions. A Second Yellow Card version. The aim is to make your nation the top nation in the coefficients. This is done by loaning out players to other sides and that they also do well in Europe. I see, okay, so it's just trying to make that league do well. Then, so what's the second version? What's our second version? Right, I think we need a team talk here. Rise the capital. We're going to give it a save. Just in case everyone leaves after this. You loan out players to the league to help other teams do better in Europe? Yeah, okay. So that's like the one that Dan said, I guess. So it's sort of like, yeah, rising tide benefits all ships and all of that. Ibrahim's travelling. He's going to be back. So he's with UAE. He's going to be back on the 29th. When's our game? The 2nd, fine. He'll be back in time. Yeah, I'm too slow. No worries. Jason, we did not win in Europe, unfortunately. We drew 1-1 in the second leg. We scored in the 88th minute to take it to extra time. We conceded a 117th minute penalty to not go to a shootout. It was a kick in the teeth because we played very, very well in Everton, but we did go out. But how are you, Jason? Happy Friday. It's a pleasure to have you in. I hope you've had a fantastic week. Oh, I've brought look at this. I've brought the I've brought the coaster with me. Try and have a sip of water. St Mirren did lose against Hibs. Hibs got up to second, by the way. Hibs are up to second. I reckon Celtic won the league. Yes, just about. Just about. Just the 27 points clear before the split. The other version is to feed players into the national team through intakes, etc., so they eventually become a top nation. But with international football gone for now, this one is less. Oh, I see. So it's there can be a focus on international. That makes a lot of sense. But yeah, we're struggling. We're struggling. We have Rangers and Hibs to play. Very, very tough running. Very tough running. Hopefully, Celtic are on the beach when we play them in the split and they let us get a win over them. I'm sure they won't because they're just boring and they love winning games of football. Oh, we needed it. Yeah, I want a team meeting, I think. We need a team meeting. I know it's not been easy recently, but we're good enough to turn things around. I think we're... Oh. Great. Keep criticising us. That's going to end really well for you. Well, things have just got worse, ladies and gentlemen. That went well. Yep. Yep. I can't do anything right at the moment. All right, that's fair enough, and that's why we have these meetings. Yeah, fair enough. Great. Great. Surely job's safe. Jason, you'd think. You'd think, mate. But unfortunately, I don't know. I don't know. At the moment, the board are still... Where are we? The board are still pleased. They're still pleased with us. But their expectation is to qualify for Europa, which they're not happy with. Reach the latter stages of the Scottish Cup. They said they're disappointed that we didn't, but they understand that it was Kilmarnock that knocked us out. Challenge for the Premier Sports Cup. They're disappointed that we only reached the quarter-final. We did do that, however. The board are pleased that we reached a round of 16. But they're just really, really ambitious. I believe in you, lads. Why, Gaffer? Are you okay? That's what I mean. I know it's been a bit tough recently. This is the lowest finish we've had in the Prem, but I think we can do better. Bang out of order, that, Gaffer. Bang out of order, all right? Keep saying we're rubbish. Did I say we're rubbish, little Jack? I don't know if I did. Going to do a Burnley save. Can only sign English players. How did you get to Burnley? Burnley, a proper English club. Don't get why Europa is the requirement. I know, exactly. It's crazy. And the thing is, look, next season they want us to challenge in the Domestic Cup and they want us to work towards qualifying for the Champions League. Where's this going? If you had Guthrie, you'd be flying. Cammy, I'm not sure that's how it works. Rule number 1 is never do a team meeting, James. I do try to. Team talk strikes again. It's rough, ladies and gentlemen. It's rough. I just can't get anything right. They better cough up some money if they want Champions League. That's the thing. That's the thing. We're 4 million in the hole and they're expecting us to try and compete with the big boys. Got to the point I tried to sign some player called Richard. I was down bad. There you go. There you go. Lacey's back in training. That's good. I think everyone's fit now, isn't they? Well, like first team choices. Sorry, let me reopen the entries. If anyone, we do have some time. If anyone isn't in the fantasy, get yourself in before the next game. We're going to have 2 final games. I mean, we might even have time for a game in the split. I'd assume not. Lacey got his first goal for Ireland. I mean, he's just come back from injury. Fair play. Corshi off the mark for Ghana. Was that a goal for Ghana or was that just a cap? Virginia's got injured, our keeper. How long's he out for? Oh, 1 to 3 days. That's fine. Alexander says, you should ask for a new deal. Your current one opens next season. Yeah, do you reckon I try and do it now? Should I try and do it now? His first international goal. Corshi scored for Ghana. 5 caps, 1 goal for Corshi. Lacey scores his first goal for Ireland after 8 caps as well. I think in future FMs they should implement harder expectations, but only if they back you. I see Man United give you 150 million to spend and want top 6. Then I see this. Exactly, that's what I mean. Yes, now I think you're right. Let's do that actually. Let's do that. Board request, personal, new contract. We're asking for a new contract. Let's see what they say. I don't think they're giving me a new contract. That doesn't look good, does it? We have considered it. They've rejected it. But the club currently can't afford to offer one. We might be gone, ladies and gentlemen. We might be gone. We might be gone here. Nothing worse in these games when they just want you to survive for 5 years, no ambition, 85%. When does it expire? So I don't know if it's the end of next year. I don't know if it's the end of next year. Career, my contract. Oh, okay, so we got another year. We got another year at least. If they don't sack us. Yeah, Alexander, it didn't work. Ibrahim scored for UAE as well. All of our players are scoring on international. You're fine? For now. For now. We need a good season next year, and that's if they keep us. Sack the board! That's it. We need a new owner, really. This owner's been really, really good, but unfortunately we're just... we've flown into debt out of nowhere. 2 days of the Rangers game. Rangers doing bad. I jump. We can't leave. We can't leave. We've put too much in. We put too much in. So, Alexander, this was a tycoon takeover. This was. We had a lot of money to start with. And, yeah, the club's been run into a hole. Maybe it was by me. I don't know. Maybe by me. I don't know. But they just stopped giving us money. That's one of the reasons I left Notts County. They didn't have money to give me a new contract. Or Saudi. Yeah, so we had a Qatari takeover. We had loads of money to start with. And then it's just not really worked out for us. Just going to criticise all these bad trainers quick. South says, always scout the next-gen players. Can find good deals in there. Let's have a look then. Luke says, how are we getting on? We just scrammed Domino's. Now I'm back. Luke, well, most importantly, come on. You know we need to know what was on that pizza. How'd that go down for you? How do you scout them? How do you scout them? We've come so far and we've reached so high and we've looked each day and night in the eye. Is that a reference? It's gone over my head if not. If so, even. How do I scout them? What, just like individually or? Individually? How am I getting on, you ask? Not well. Not well. We're looking like we could be in trouble for our job. Hot honey and do and garlic cheese bread. That hot honey and do one is fantastic. Yeah, got to individually. It's a pain. I'm not sure I will at the moment because we don't actually have any transfer budget. I'm not sure I will at the moment. Meadowbank Stadium expansion completed. So it's the same as last year. We're going back to the Meadowbank for the championship split. We now have a 13,000-seater stadium. 13,000, an immaculate stadium. Average training, adequate youth. Okay. Never forget where you come from here. Where you come here from. Never forget where you come here from. I think I'm struggling. Sing it. Right, that Bedders, you've baffled me there. And I know this is on me. This is my fault. Playing in Europe and got a smaller stadium than tiny Swindon. There you go. There you go. Take that. Right, okay. I've never been the biggest Take That fan. We do kick off life in this new Meadowbank against Rangers. Let's hope for a positive. Had the clip command ready. No. Was waiting for you to sing. They'd call me the songbird of a generation. They call me the songbird of a generation. Cautious against Rangers. They're expecting us to draw. Will likely be a draw, but hoping to sneak a win. Delusional. Right, okay. We're in. Alexander's in the fantasy. Any last minute entries, get yourself in. We're just going to pick the team. We're going to get into it. Talking to the songbird yesterday. Right, okay. Lacey's back. Can't wait for you to sing it live on stream. Auxerre want Virginia. Do you know what? At 34 years of age... At 34 years of age, I might move him on at the end of the season. He's on 25 grand a week. We could probably get some money if Auxerre want him. Don't get it, do you? No, I didn't. Community karaoke. Let's have it. Let's have it. Right. Ibrahim isn't fully fit. I'm going to start Fetty today. We're going to start Fetty today. Oasis, Songbird. Right, okay. I'm going to start Lacey today. Yeah, well... I'm going to start Quashie after a good international break. I don't know whether to start Benini over... How quick's Benini? Benini 13 and 12. How quick's Sasquatch? 15. No, we'll have Sasquatch there. Puffy, welcome in. Welcome in, Puffy La. How are we doing? Happy Friday. I hope you've had a brilliant week. Happy Friday, Josh and all. Who's Al? Which one's Al? Do you know these people? How are we, Puffy? I hope you're doing fantastically well. Welcome in. Happy Friday. Scumbag Dave as well. Puffy and Scumbag Dave coming in hand. How are we doing? Dave and Puffy, I hope you both had a brilliant week. Happy Friday to the pair of you. How are we both doing? Right, Little Jack's wanted as well. He's always been wanted, though. Tobias is wanted. Sasquatch is wanted. Palmer's wanted by Brentford. Texera by everyone. Crosby's wanted by Aberdeen. I'll let Crosby go. I'll tell you what, I'll offer him out now. I'm happy to cash in. 700k, transfer list, go. All millionaire bites are top tier. They are indeed. I'm good, thanks, son. Eating millionaire. Oh, lovely. They are good. Sorry I've missed the stream. Internet completely went on the bus and I've just spent some time watching YouTube. Hope you're well. I'm doing fantastically well, Bob Dude, and no need to apologise whatsoever. It's a pleasure to have you here. I'm going to offer Dockel out as well, again. How much did we sign Dockel for? 58k. Let's try and get a mil for him. Let's try and get a mil. Is Edinburgh City going to win the Champions League anytime soon, Puffy? Absolutely not. No, we're dreadful. We're dreadful. Bob, do tell everyone the good news. Right, yeah, and that's it at the moment. Right, come on then. I'm going to close the fantasy. Or is Bob Do pregnant? Shh, we're not telling anyone yet. Right, come on. We need a result here against... We need a result against Rangers, and it's a tough one to go for. Do you know what? I'm actually even... From the start, we're going to pick the tempo up. Josh the Farmer. Puffy, you ruined the big announcement. There you go. Bob D, we're waiting with bated breath. Come on. You teased the good news earlier. What is it? What is it? Come on, please. Can we have a result here? Cause an upset. It's our first game at the expanded Meadowbank. Let's start it with a bang. Let's make this place a fortress. Let's beat Rangers. Gender reveal in tonight's stream. Mark Travers on the bench. Hume always has a good game against us. Blind's a very good player. Yeah. Our home form's important. Let's make it count. We're back. Look at that stand there. Look at the stand. Meadowbank's massive now. Meadowbank is now massive. Come on, right, please. Can we just perform well today? We need this badly. Although the whole team hate me after the team meeting, so who knows? I am watching Boring Dirty Millwall tonight. Okay. Who do we think's winning? Dave said Hull are at home, aren't they? Hull at home for the first leg. Yeah, Hull, yeah. We've started brightly. We've started brightly with the chances. That doesn't mean anything for us at the moment, though. James says, not a chance. There's the space around Meadowbank for that much of an expansion. No, I know. I've been... That would very much be taking out some roads. 3-1 Hull City. Not Hull or Millwall. What, you think a draw, do you, Jet? Right, come on. We've started very, very well here. Can we please just put one of these chances in the back of the net? Bob, dude, here we go. Okay, so you know how I'm at uni. That's not a secret. I've made that obvious, and I'm sorry about that. No need to apologise. Anyway, uni have asked me to pay the 9.5k for my tuition fee as the government denied me my funding. Well, after 8 months, I've got the proof that Dad was in hospital while I was studying at uni, so the government had now paid my tuition in full. See, not really worth the hype, just know I'm buzzing. Bob, dude, that is brilliant news. I'm really, really happy to hear that. I'm sure that's relieved some stress. That's fantastic news, though. I'm really, really happy for you, Bob, dude, there. Because I can imagine that's added some pressure on top of all the work as well. So brilliant news, Bob, dude. Really, really happy for you. Why is Iriola going to Palace? I'm not sure he will. Oh, that's amazing news. It really is. Really happy for you, Bob, dude. I imagine that's a weight off your shoulders, isn't it? Fantastic. What a bit of news on a Friday night that is. Fantastic. Come on, let's grab a goal now. Let's grab a goal. We've played well. We've limited them, but we know what's going to happen the first time they have a chance. It's going to end up in the back of the net, so can we score before they do? Right, we've got a corner. Come on. Buzzing for you, the Bob of Dude. Exactly that. Come on. Good ball in, Lacey. Come on. Get under it. Corshie's under it. We needed that. Come on. Joshua Corshie, fresh off his first goal for Ghana. Grabs a goal for Edinburgh as well. We take the lead against Rangers. Incredible. A lot of people would have crumbled and said, yeah, forget uni. But you stuck at it, Bob. Did 100%. Worked very, very hard. Deserving of this good news. 100%. Right, I'm scared that we're straight into a highlight. Can we just win it back and make it our highlight? Caden Young on the wing from there. He's a mention. Well, he's been a player in our One Nation series on the Sort Out SI channel, which there is a new episode out of. Caden Young was very, very good for us. Right, come on, Texura. Let's make this 2 before the break. Come on, square it. It's into Cho. Cho, we make it 2. Straight from their kickoff, we grab another one. Come on. We need this. We've opened up the brand new expanded Meadowbank and we are treating the fans to a blinder ear. We take the lead as we welcome Football Manager royalty that is Llama. How are we, Llama? I hope you're doing fantastically well. We've got a shout out going. If you're not following Llama at this point, I don't think you even like Football Manager or English-based pastries. I'm not sure. How are we, Llama? Happy Friday. I hope you had a brilliant week. Bobadoo says, thanks everyone. It's been a huge weight off my shoulders, panicking how I'm going to cover it, and I'm excluded from graduation until it was paid. Well, all that's left is to finish my dissertation. I've done 8.8 thousand words. I'm truly working my butt off to get over the line in June. Bob, dude, I don't think many people are working harder than you have been in recent times, so I'm really happy to hear that news for you. Shush everyone on their best behaviour now. There you go. Llama's here. Everyone play nicely. We are staying up. Right, come on. We're not that bad. You've cracked FMIC? Llama, you've joined at a good time. What you've missed is us lose to lower in the league opposition and get knocked out of Conference League. But it's a pleasure to have you in, if anything. Good luck, Charm. First game of the season away to Spurs at the Burnley. Go on, Jack. Yeah, so Llama, we had a really frustrating one. We started today's stream with a second leg in the Conference League against Everton. We lost 2-1 at home. So we had to go to the Hill Dickinson and overturn it. Right, it's doing this again. Let's hit live twice. There we go. Yeah, so we had to go to the Hill Dickinson and overturn the deficit. We scored in the 88th minute to take it to extra time, which was very, very good news. We conceded a 117th minute penalty, which we did concede as well. To not even get the lottery of a shootout. We had a it was a rough draw in the Conference League. We got Everton in the round of 16. And really, it was Everton or AC Milan were the only teams to be worried about. And we beat AC Milan in the league phase. You have goal replay, Deathloop 2. Yeah, it does happen. We've worked out if you just hit live twice, it seems to fix it. Scubs is enjoying the tune. Is this your addition? This is your addition to the playlist, isn't it, Scubs? That is a very, very good half, though. A very, very good half. I'm very happy. Keep this going, please. Please. Ooh, please. Right. Just keep going. First game in the expanded Meadowbank, and what a first game it's been so far. Love Fontaines. I've seen them twice, actually. Both times it was at Glastonbury. I've not specifically gone to see them, but I've seen them twice at Glastonbury. They were very, very good, actually. Very good live band. Jealous? They were good. One of them was a secret set. We didn't know who was coming on. They played the entirety of their first album, and the other time just went over to see them because they were on the lineup. Can we not concede straight into the half, please? That would be really helpful. I don't like where this is going, though. We have conceded straight into the half. Brilliant. Jealous, you've been to Glasgow twice. Yeah, so I went the year before COVID, and then the year after, when it got cancelled, I had a ticket, so I went when it rolled over to. Doggerel, holy, that must have been Dino. It was. Do you get free tickets to Glastonbury as a local? I'm not that local, unfortunately. Not that local. No, the postcode doesn't permit me into Glastonbury, unfortunately. If anything, I'd be closer to being one of the farmers that drive in the local youths that don't want to buy a ticket, I guess. Right, that's not good. That's not good. We need to not let this spiral. We ended the first half very, very well, and we look to start the second poorly. I laugh when you were 6-0 up, concede an 89th minute goal, and they grab the ball and sprint back. Yeah, I mean, they deserve to grab the ball that time because they've actually got a chance. But yeah, I do see that, and here we go. They're coming forward again. Oh, Texera, good win. Here we go. Make something happen. Cho's popped it through his legs there. Lacey with some room. Texera from distance. Oh, what a finish. What a finish. Joe Texera restores our 2-goal lead with a brilliant strike from the edge of the box. Cho does really well here. I think he just pops it for his legs, doesn't he? Close them, sir. Love that. Lacey just lays this off to Texera, who loves goals, by the way. Loves goals. I think it went through our striker and the keeper's hand, but we don't care. They all count. Into them. Go on, Scubs. Matt says, half-time, 2-1 Dortmund. Let's go. Who are they playing? Turned it around from 1-0 down after 2 minutes and have played very well and deserve to be ahead. But Frankfurt, asked and answered, have also played exceptionally well. It's been a good game, it sounds in. Sounds like a good game there, Matt. I hope you're enjoying it. Who scored for Dortmund? I'm going to guess... oh, it's tipped over. Ryerson assist and Bear assist. Oh, Girassi and Schlotterbeck. I see. Was going to say that Girassi boy, he always scores. He does indeed. Job has been unreal today, to be honest. Man of the match, in my opinion, so far. Love that. Love that. Right, we are going to drop this to cautious. We are going to bring the tempo down a little bit. Could have said Bellingham, to be fair. I could have. We're going to waste a bit of time now. We've got half an hour. We're going to start. Just waste a little bit of time. Beadle's going to come off. We're going to get Ida Johnson's long-lost son on. We're going to take Little Jack off to ease this injury. We'll get Bonini on. Not the sticker books, that's Panini. This is Bonini. And we will... I think we'll get Ibrahim on. Betty's been okay, but Ibrahim is the better fullback. Lama says, Frankfurt played Hamburg last weekend. Would you go for a barbecue burger or a barbecue hot dog? A1. You can only pick one. Burger every time. Burger every time for me. I'm a burger man. It's well known. It's well known with Mrs. A1 and the in-laws that every time we go out for food, I'll say, right, I'm going to mix it up this time. I'm going to go for something different. I'm having the burger. I'm having the burger every time. I don't think Job should be starting for Dortmund. However, he's improved massively. Okay, that's tough, but burger. Yeah, burger for me too, though I love American-style beef dogs. I do like a hot dog. I'm not one for the... It has to be a good hot dog for me. And yes, I know. I'm going to appear, a hot dog snob. I know. I don't like the rollover ones, all right? They're like rubber. I'm not sure. That's what puts me off a bit with halloumi as well. It's the texture of those hot dogs. Not a fan. So that kind of... It almost... Then hot dogs are tarred with the same brush as those rollover ones. So, burger for me every time. I just have both in the same bun, or... burger's such a safe choice. Will always be a banger. It is, Puffy. Crack the code. Scub says, best hot dog I ever had was at City Field. NY, seeing the Mets. Oh, well, yeah, you're going to get a good one at a baseball game. That's where they're made, isn't it? It's the home of hot dogs. No one goes to a baseball match for the baseball. They go for the hot dogs. Being thrown in the tinfoil and you've got to catch it in your mouth. Is that just in the TV shows? I don't know. Don't know what brand it was, but wow. Puffy, do you have a Shiba? What, Shiba Inu? That is a lovely dog. There's a couple local to me. Question. Burnley are known for negative football, right? Are they? I don't know. I think Company tried to have them playing quite expansively, didn't he? Parker as well. He's not really negative. I guess they just had Sean Dyche at one point. Direct football. Yeah, I'd say direct more than negative. I mean, it depends. If you ask Will Mackenzie, then, you know what I mean, he hates Burnley. So I think Sean Dyche ball. When I think of Burnley, I think negative. Yeah, but I reckon that's probably more like the Sean Dyche era, or you've just watched the In-Betweeners film too many times. Lama says, what about a foot-long hot dog from a German Christmas market? Does that change things? Llama, 8:25 on a Friday evening and we're flirting on the internet. Here we are. Who'd have thought it? So, there needs to be context here. There needs to be context. Is the burger also from the Christmas market? Is it from a similar, like, is it next door on the stand? Or is this like a top-notch barbecue burger? Or is this also from next door to the... Is this at the Christmas market as well? Job has definitely improved. His career is enhanced by who he is, his brother. Yeah, nothing wrong with a bit of nepotism. But he's also not as bad as some seem to think. Will McKenzie just got sacked at Chelsea. There you go. Best burger I had was about £150. A5... No, it's A1. A1 ward. Oh, sorry. Wagyu beef, fried egg, mushrooms, garlic, melted cheese with barbecue bacon. Sounds fantastic, channel, but £150 for a burger makes me feel a little bit ill. It does. I've watched it too many times, but it's not relevant, though, is it? Parker is the definition of negative football. Do you think? Okay, I wouldn't have said... Yeah. The worst kind of burger is better than the worst kind of hot dog. The best kind of burger beats the best hot dog. Bedders, I think you're spot on there. Llama says, next door, 2 patties, fresh cheese, brioche bun. Llama, you say all the right things, don't you? If I'm getting it at a market, if it's a German Christmas market, I think I would go hot dog. I think I would go hot dog because I'm out and about, so I go a little bit different. Typically, I'd go burger, but I'm thinking Christmas market. I might change it up. The burger's a Breckin bad boy. Best in the SPL before they got relegated. Giants football is better to watch than Parker's, which says everything. That's fair enough. You seen that Night Labelle raffle today? I've not. It's also Xmas prices, though. I may have entered that as well. Channel says, but the best hot dog I had was actually from a street vendor. Cheese, crispy onions, sweet chili sauce, only £4 as well. Llama, more importantly, what's your answer here? I feel like you're trying to tailor us towards the hot dog. But I still would be umming and ahhing. Typically, I would go with the burger. But the scenario you've given me, I think I might go hot dog. Because I'm out of my comfort zone at a German Christmas market as it is. So why not go out of my culinary comfort zone as well? Llama's an evil man. I ordered a pizza on Wednesday because of all the food talk and pictures on stream. There you go. Also, I lost the Clark raffle. It's rigged, convinced. Right, what were we doing? We've made some changes, haven't we? We've made some changes. Should we play Football Manager go? You go hard or go home, Josh. I like it. There you go. Prefer... Brish, scran me. I feel like you've been led to choose a hot dog. That's a pretty specific scenario. That's why I feel like Llama's tailored us towards the hot dog here. I feel like we know what Llama's ordered for dinner tonight. I think we might know. The goalposts have been moved from the original question. It's a trap. Yeah, I don't know what I've agreed to. So the sponsored section of this next part of the stream, roll over. Right, okay, please don't score this. Please don't. Head this away in a counter-attack. Watch this. This is a goal for Edinburgh. Oh, no. That's a goal for Rangers. This is what I talk about, the luck for us at the moment. How is that ending up where that ends up? So much of this at the moment. So much of this. What on earth is this for a goal? Deflection. Open goal. Brilliant. Pearson with a goal. Just infuriates me. What's happening? How are we, Ben? How are we? Right, Llama says, I think the chat have nailed it. Burgers are less variable. If it's the perfect hot dog, farm-produced sausage with lots of herbs and soft white bun, done on a hot plate, then it's elite. But if it's a poorly made one, they can be rancid. I think Bedder's kind of nailed it. For me, I still think, though, if we're going bottom end of hot dog and burgers, it's always burger. I think top end of burger and hot dog still goes burger for me. But I do admit, yeah, a good hot dog would be good. But I feel like that the bottleneck towards good hot dog is a lot steeper than burger. You know what I mean? I feel like it almost goes the opposite way for me. I feel like you've got the base wide for bad hot dogs up until a really sort of thin, narrow chance of a good hot dog. And then you flip that for a burger. I feel like burgers, it's hard to be bad. And then you're going into a thin chance of a really bad burger. Bob just says, thanks for the kind words, the support, everyone. It means a lot to me. It truly does. Been through a lot of bad stuff. Dad in hospital for months while I was studying. I failed year 3, every assignment. Yet here I am, year on. I passed everything. Dissertation is due 21st of May. And as I said, done 8.8 thousand words. So very proud of that. Anyway, sorry, Josh. I speak about myself a lot and I hate it. Bob, dude, I am always happy to hear updates about the life of Bob, dude. And when it's as positive as it is, keep it coming. No need to apologise. I'm just very, very happy for the positive spin on the situation. As you said, sort of with your dad and everything, it's looking better. And the uni situation, I'm very, very glad to hear the positive news, Bob, dude. You never have to apologise for an update. We're glad to hear it. Dave says burger is just a superior choice all round. There you go. Lazy Ben doesn't like hot dogs. Llama says the downside of burgers is the fillings are a lottery. There's a lot of wrong uns out there that put a lot of wet stuff on there. See, Llama, you're talking to the wrong man. You're wrong man here. You know I like a bit of damp food. I love a hot dog at football. Oh, see, I'd go burger. Although at Swindon they do a foot-long sausage roll. Not that I've had it, but random question: is Jake Batty a good player? He's come up on my scouts list. I liked him this season at Town. I thought he looks a good player. Never had a good hot dog. Never really. Okay. Jack says, dude, I'd rather talk about you than this bloke on screen. Brilliant. Chan says, the worst burger I had. That's a tough one. There's only 2 places come to mind. Honest Burgers and Leon. I've not had a burger from Leon. I had the wrap and it was good. Honest Burger, I had a good burger from Honest Burger. I did. Bleecker Burger was one of the better burgers I've had recently. On one of my lunch trips when I'm in the office in London. You can tailor the toppings of a burger, to be fair. You can indeed. I've seen people put both ketchup and mustard on burgers. Double wetness. Oh, no, not on a burger, but on a hot dog, I go ketchup and mustard, Llama. I'm sorry. I will dampen my hot dog, I will. Those sausage rolls are outstanding. Are they? Who did a vid on Bleecker recently? She watched it and now wants to go. Cal Freezy, probably. Tory. What? How does that make me Tory? Blue cheese and chili sauce on a burger is fantastic. That is outrageous. We are winning at the moment, Root, and I'm scared to press continue because I'm sure we're going to fall apart. Bleecker are decent. They're one near me that's just opened up. It was good. Not hearing anything decent. Different. Sorry, not decent. Hate blue cheese. I'm not a huge fan of blue cheese. Cal Freezy does loads of Bleecker vids. It's a very good burger. See, I like a burger like that because that's where you actually get like pink in the middle meat. You know what I mean? Like a proper bit of burger. Right, we need to not throw this away. I don't think we do make any more changes at the moment. Cream cheese with hot honey on a burger is mental. Oh, I wouldn't go cream cheese on a burger, no. And hot honey for me would only be in a chicken burger. Llama says, I'm pausing. I'm getting to this. Have you had halloumi on a char-grilled chicken burger? Controversial, but I'd go chicken over beef for burgers. Oh, no. I do... We're going down the route of the sort of downside of the bad ones. I think there's a higher likelihood of having a bad beef burger than there is a chicken burger, but I prefer a beef burger to a chicken burger. Who said that? Channel, I'm banning you. Cream cheese. Best hot dog I had was at Disney World in Casey's. Okay. It's definitely not a rollover hot dog. No, don't like rollover at all. Best burger I had was at a festival called Grill Fest. I don't think I've been... No, I went to Wing Fest in Bristol, not Grill Fest. Wish I remember the name of the place, but I think they're up north. It's easier to ruin a chicken burger than a beef burger with a poor chef. See, I think there's more chance of a beef burger being tough and not great than a chicken burger, but I would always go beef burger, personally. I would, personally. Right, please, can we get this over the line? This would be a huge, huge 3 points. I think what we're going to do is we are going to make some changes. You can undercook chicken and get the wobbles, count with beef. Oh, no, yeah, I mean, yeah, if we're going to poison people, then chicken's going to be worse. But I love a chicken burger, but I always choose a beef burger. Yeah, see, I'm with you there. We're going to get them tracking now. Bongo, how are we? We could still do. We're going to go defensive. We're going to waste time. We're going to go low and slow. I'm a good cook, if I say so myself. Yeah, chicken's easy. Beef is hard to perfect. I ever tell you about that? I ate a raw chicken. If you want to hear about... speaking of Swindon Town's food as well, one time, actually, a friend of mine bought me a pie at the Swindon game. And I went to have some. Like, I actually used a fork for this one, luckily. Went into the middle, and the middle was actually solid ice. Solid ice in the middle of this pie, sorry. Not ideal. No, but eating raw chicken, you did not tell us about that, Jack. Chan says, don't give me ideas. Invites A1 for a chicken burger. I'll be there. Love a good beef burger. Tesco Fire Pit Burgers. Chef's Kiss. I've not had that. Need to lurk again. The Weans causing trouble. Good luck with that, Scubs. Good luck. Right. Do we make any changes for fresh legs? Cho's been good. I am going to take Cho off. I'm going to bring our killer on. Get that in, Clem. Oh, it was... No, Jack, this is years ago. Long before Clem. This is probably before Lee Power. This is years ago. Get out there and make a difference. Come on, John. Get this over the line, please. Come on. Come on, please. Just keep wasting time. Get this over the line. This would be a huge, huge 3 points. Let's offer some praise. Just keep wasting time. 6 added minutes. That spells one thing, and that's a Rangers equaliser. Come on. Come on. Nothing silly now. That is massive. That is massive. First game in the expanded Meadowbank, and we beat Rangers, and that moves us up to 5th. St Mirren do have a game in hand. We are now 1 point off of Kilmarnock as well, though. Oh, Llama says, marinated chicken on a skewer done over an open flame is eye-wateringly good. Llama, the thing is, I had my dinner at, what, about 5:30. I'm now starving again. Starving again. I've been limiting calories. I'm trying to, I've got the honeymoon coming up, and not, I mean, as pale as I am, do you think I could take my top off in Hawaii? I can't anyway, but for some reason I've got in my head I want to be in good shape. And now you're making me have a second dinner. Jack says, so basically I finished my football game and got home and was starving. So without thinking, I got a chicken tender out the fridge, out the packet, and chucked it in a sandwich. I realised my mistake the next day when I... Right, okay, Jack was bleeding the radiator. Did you eat anything yesterday after the stream? I went on a walk and at Co-op I got a pack of charred grilled chicken pieces. Yeah. No stream tonight, but FM is on and just conceded a halfway line goal. Love non-league. Wow. Wow. Okay. Missed a whole week of school because of it. So not all bad. Dude, Rangers down in 3rd. I know. Hibs are doing well. Red Lobster is soon to be A1's new name. I've been to Red Lobster, actually. Been to Red Lobster. When I went to Florida when I was younger, we stayed near a Red Lobster. That is a massive win, though, ladies and gentlemen. Massive. And that does time nicely. We've got 20 minutes left of today's stream. And we will... play our last game of the season. That means tomorrow's stream will be those championship split games. So we're in the Conference League. To be fair, we're in the fight for Europa League. Oh, actually, it depends who's in the Scottish Cup, doesn't it? Little Jack is injured. That's not good. Cho set for a goal bonus. I'll tell you what, 130 grand. I'll give you it personally if you can score us some goals. Beat Rangers? I know, mental. Well, you could have think of it like that. Don't forget about the split this time. I won't this time. Of all of the birds you photograph, which one looks the tastiest to eat? Right, okay, moving on. Moving on. Little Jack's out for 4 to 8 days. He's not going to be there for the Hibs game. And that Hibs game's big. Llama, close your eyes. Close your eyes for a second. You've been in my head ever since saying it, but I do it for the resting of the players so that they're fit for the next game. I'm not trying to cheat the system. I'm not trying to. But I felt very called out. Valid question, that. Right. We are going to talk to the press after that one because that went well. Congratulations on finally ending your winless run against Rangers. I swear we've beaten Rangers in the past, haven't we? Did we beat them once? I thought we had. Yeah, we're doing well. Yeah, we're good at football. A positive result. Yeah, why not? How do you think? Yeah, learnt loads. How important? Yeah, always important. Your players have a real eye for goal. I know. Quashie doesn't find the back of the net very often. Well, he literally scored for his country in the week and for us today. So, Robbie, do your research. It was a great moment. Great moment. No judgment here. There you go. Pheasant is beautiful too. I still never had pheasant. I always get put off if you see it on a menu where it says may contain shot. And I don't want to shatter a tooth. So I've never had pheasant. Never tried it. Plus, they're lovely. They're lovely looking birds. They're lovely looking birds. Right. Who have St Mirren got is first what I was going to check. They have Falkirk. They're going to win that. They're going to win that. We could really do with Falkirk doing us a favour. But I don't see it happening. Then, what was my next check? They do my head in? Oh, they do. They run out in front of cars all the time. All the time. Then what was I going to check? We've done that. See who St. Mirren are playing. I had something else to check, and I really can't remember what it was. What was I going to look at? I'm going to hit continue and wait. See if it pops back. I've had frog's legs before and had horse meat, both of which actually isn't bad. I mean, I think most people have had horse meat if they had a burger from Tesco over those years. But I've not had frog's legs. I've had snail. I had snail at a French restaurant. I braved it. Mrs. A1 didn't. Although she had a lovely French onion soup, and I was jealous because the snails aren't actually good. They don't taste of anything. They don't taste of anything at all. Right, yeah. So we have no money whatsoever, and we're being recommended a 21-year-old fantastic option from Man City, worth between 36 and 43 million. Soup. Oh, sorry, Lama. Sorry, Lama. Sorry. French onion soup. It was lovely. It was lovely. I had a bit. I was awful jealous. 40 million. Do you like liver? I'm not sure if I've ever had it, that is. I'm not sure. I'm not sure if I've ever had it. Yeah, I can't think off the top of my head ever having it. Just makes me think of Silence of the Lambs. Some fava beans? Was it fava? Is that the quote? Liver with, is it fava? It's definitely, no, it's a different type of beans, isn't it? Have you had pate? Yes, so I probably have had it, yeah, I guess. Duck liver is really tasty if you don't mind the texture. Sheep's heart in red wine, slow cooked, wrapped in bacon, tastes like lamb. Channel, I think you eat at places that I don't go to very often. That sounds like that doesn't make it to the menus of where I usually go. Despite popular belief in this chat that thinks that I eat fancy. Right, something's annoyed me. I can't remember what it was I was checking. Also, St. Mirren drew. St. Mirren have drawn. They drew 0-0 with Falkirk. That is big for us. That is very, very big for us. Unfortunately, we have Hibs. Kilmarnock have Hearts at home. They should be winning that. St. Mirren are at home against Celtic. We could finish fifth. Going into the split, of course. They are places they probably won't let me in. Only go backwards here. Yeah, I know. No, that's what I was going to check. Sorry. Who's in the Scottish Cup final? That's what I needed to check. Because that means that's obviously dependent on our chances of Europe. Where is the Scottish Cup? Where's the Scottish Cup? Here we go. Who's in the final? Rangers and Celtic are still in it. Oh, we need Celtic to beat Rangers there. And then it's Ross County and Kilmarnock. We need Celtic to beat Rangers. What's the new tactic? We're still on the Llama special. Llama suggested it. We've tweaked it a lot since, but here we are. Leon, how are we? Welcome in. Happy Friday. I hope you're doing fantastically well. And thank you for the follow. It's a pleasure to have you in.
Thanks for the follow.
I hope you've had a brilliant week. That is a little bit outdated, that save at the moment. So it's all correct, but we are in our fourth season in the Premiership now. We finished fourth, and fifth. And we went out in the round of 16 in the Conference League this year. Don't blame me for this. You just started the ball rolling. I've done all of the damage since. Don't you worry, Llama. I've done all the damage since. Who's top of fantasy? I need to do the points, don't I? I need to do... If anyone does want to, we do only have one game left tonight. If anyone does want to get late involved in the fantasy, there's your link as I add the points. So let's add these. And so we have a 7 there. Yeah, we're going to have to add that on. So it was just a point for Ibrahim as well. But let's add those on. We'll paste that. Let's get him. On 34 viewers, flying tonight. Yeah, what? I didn't need the pressure. Thank you, Jack. I appreciate the kind words. I don't, as I say, I never have the number on. I like to just try and be as upbeat and positive as usual. I'm streaming as if I've got 10. If I'm honest. That's you know what I mean? That's a big classroom, isn't it? That's a big classroom, 34. Right, so let's just double check. Discord not uploading my evening video. Bongo, you'll get told off if it's not in there. 34 pairs of eyes, judging. Always watching. It's like Monsters Inc. in here. I'm never convinced by that. I reckon you've got every single name on your monitor. No, I genuinely don't have it on. I've turned it off on Twitch so I can't see. I used to find myself, I just get, you know what I mean, like, highs would mean I'd overreact, and then lows I'd sort of get stuck on, you know what I mean, oh, what can I do different and stuff like that. So I'd rather just not know. Must have had a small class sizes at your private school, A1? 34 is standard? Whoa, I am not private school. You've heard me try and string a sentence together. Hate to say it, but you're actually humble. Don't like giving you compliments. Oh, stop it. You don't realise, I actually, I have to duck down because my head's so big getting out of the door once I finish the stream. Always best to turn it off. Should get on Misfits, A1. Do you reckon? I've got too big a forehead. They'd be able to, you know what I mean? I'm not going to be able to dodge anything with a head this big, am I? Don't see the relevance. What, the compliments and having a big head. You mentioned compliments. Surely we all get free tickets. No one's paying to watch that, are they? Right, Tobias has 1 point. Texera got a goal, an assist, and an 8. So that's 2. Yes, Shea Lacey got 2 assists. Did Shea Lacey get 2 assists? Did indeed. And Quashie got a goal. Cho also got a goal. Yeah, Quashie got a goal, but not a 7 rating. That's not ideal, is it? Yeah, so we'll add... who got man of the match? Texera did get man of the match, so we'll add that on as well. We'll apply those points, and then we just need to add 1 onto Ibrahim, and those are the points. I think that's going to keep me top. No, Mr. Scotsman's gone top. Mr. Scotsman has gone top. How do I manually add the points again? 1 onto Ibrahim. That's his first point of the day, actually. Again, he's trying to add 2 for some reason. No, and then it drops to... It's very buggy. There we go. 1. Where you've bottled it? Just no need for that, is there, Jack? No need for that. You're being so nice. I would get you versus Bevo. There you go. There you go. Right. Okay, so that's the points done for that. There we go. So we have Hibs. Hibs away. It's going to be tough. Very, very tough. Very, very tough. But we just beat Rangers. That's a very mean name, Jack. I know. Bevo. Can you show me the table, please? Me versus Jack on the undercard. There's the table. Mr. Scotsman in top. Me in second. It's been a low-scoring day. Probably because we haven't won many games of football. Ooh. Announced new youth intake. And it's not good again. It's not good. No one of note. I don't actually care about any of you. And I mean that personally as well. 6'6" at 15, by the way. That's a bit outrageous. 6'6". What are they feeding him? Bedders, who would you fight? Briv. I don't think KSI is signing up the A1 community onto one of his cards, if I'm honest. Yeah, this is a terrible intake. Moving swiftly on. We'll ignore that. I'm a lover, not a fighter. Nothing wrong with that. So yeah, Briv. Right, okay. That's actually really good. So who did we say? So St. Mirren have Celtic, don't they? Yeah, and Kilmarnock have Hearts. Never know if you do a Dagenham and Redbridge save next. Hey, there you go. I'll DM KSI and see if he'll let me get involved in the club. No, like I say, next year I want to get involved a bit like I have with Edinburgh, but I just want it a bit more local, so I can try and go a bit more, try and get involved. You know what I mean? I want it to be similar to this year, but so that's what I mean. I'm thinking, imagine KSI in the stream. Yeah, I can see that happening. I'm sure we'd have a couple more than 34. I reckon we'd have a couple more than 34 at that point. Yeah, so what I want to do is, I think, because I've been umming and ahhing whether to do more, not a one club save next year on Football Manager on the stream, and then do what I've been doing like this on YouTube to sort of have like the videos of going to the game and stuff. But I quite enjoyed chatting through the one club save with all of you and sort of, you know what I mean, then talking about going to the games and stuff. And then I'll probably do Job Centre to Glory every year, to be honest. Start making that my thing. A bit like Lelujo with his, he's not Park to Prem, is he? That's Work the Space. I can't think why I forgot Lelujo's. Don't know. Not coming to mind. Not coming to mind. But I'm basically going to try and do that each year. And then I want to start trying to do everything. Non-league to legend. Thank you, Dan. Thank you. But yeah, we'll go from there. I need to start doing other videos as well. Because like I say, I've just been a bit disheartened with how the series is going. But Let's Play isn't going to do amazing anyway. And also, I'm completely new. So no one's going to trust me, especially when I'm useless at the game. So, I need to start finding game-breaking tactics and making videos about that and stuff. Although, let's face it, we're not breaking the game anytime soon, are we? Get Among Us on Let's Play. I'm not sure I can edit it like the Sidemen do, unfortunately. Useless, brilliant. Right, you're not training well. See you later, Steve. See you later. Unstoppable 442. G&G, you've seen my scheduled videos, I see. You've seen them. They're going to tell us to go... Oh, they're saying cautious. I thought it was going to say defensive. YouTube video. Pick my next save. And let comments win. Seems a popular route. Higher chip fat then. I don't have that sort of money. No, what I was thinking as well is doing a video at some point of something like... Because we're nearly 10 years in. Of maybe like an update of where all the teams are in this save and stuff like that. And then you can go down the route of like... Short form. The old TikTok-y and then YouTube Shorts and all of that. Let people ask sort of about their team and then can go and look at players and things like that. Do something like that. Jack, that got weird, didn't it? Did somebody put a World Cup final ticket up for $15 million? Wow. If anyone pays that, the game is truly gone. Right, what are the Edinburgh City board are are hoping for a win against Edinburgh. Recognise the opposition are favourites for a reason. Right, okay, that's more realistic. Suppose are hoping for a draw, but if there was a winner, it would be Hibernian. Right, okay, actually, they are realistic then. To be fair, if I had that money, I'd pay it to see England win the World Cup. I love the optimism. I love that. Right, we're going to start Benini today. We'll get Hardy onto the bench. This is a very, very important choice here today. It's a very important choice today. I think I'm going to give Johnson the nod today. I wanted to check if he was related to Ida, didn't I? Where is his favoured personnel? Where'd you see that? Social group, plans. Am I missing it? Relationship, here we go. Favoured personnel. No. Relations, Arna Borg Johnson, but looking at him, I'm assuming that's not a father. No chance. I watch it from my $15 $15 million. I can't speak. $15 million island in the Caribbean. Yeah, no. He's got brothers, both called Johnson. He's got another relation called Johnson. I don't know. Is this a Jack? Cheers for that. Thank you. We need to see that again. Any chance here, mate? Right, and I'm also going to start Ibrahim again today. Ibrahim will start. Right, we'll give it a save because, you know, bugs and all. Rise of the capital. Let's get that. Right, come on then. It's a very, very big game. More stutters than Harry Kane. Unfortunately, not the talent. Right, let's get into this. We had a very, very good result against Rangers. Let's hope we can replicate that away at Hibs. It's going to be tough. I think this is our first time playing against them since Gago's moved on, though. I forget who their gaffer is now. Gold? Was it someone Gold? The hot sauce video with Kane was amazing. What? Hot ones, the wings. Who have they got now? That's a very new look team. They're not starting Jonathan Fisher anymore. He's in the One Nation series, which there is a new episode out of, ladies and gentlemen. If anyone wasn't aware, I'd very much appreciate you going over there. Give it a watch. It's a good one. And if you could put something on there saying we don't like Haaland, that'd be great. Can't remember the name of it. Hot Ones it is. I love Hot Ones. Great show. Right, we're on a good run. Let's make it happen. Come on. We're back at Easter Road. We shared it with them all season. We are there as the away team. Hot Ones is great, it is indeed. Oliver says, that's how I play my saves. Non-league to legends. Start with no badges with National League North team closer to my home and play the game with realism. I using scouts only to find players. Oliver, that's what I've been here no badges and using scouts. And that's how my series on YouTube, Job Centre to Glory, new episode out on Sunday, every Sunday. That's how I do it as well. But not local, sorry, not non-league to legend. We go, it's like a journeyman across countries and stuff. We started in Latvia. We've been around the block. Right, they've had 80% of the ball after 5 minutes. We have had a shot though. Guess whose birthday it is? Tune. It's a fun way to play the game. It is indeed. It is indeed. Whose birthday is it, Jack? Whose birthday is it? David Attenborough today, isn't it? 100th birthday. 100th birthday for David Attenborough. Aberdeen are winning. Celtic are beating St Mirren. That's good news. We could really do with our local rivals' Hearts doing us a favour today. Yeah, 100th birthday for the At-Man. Not the Mad Atter, David Attenborough. Should have been a bank holiday, in my opinion. I wouldn't have minded it. Aberdeen are battering Falkirk already. Mad to think he was born in 1926. That's mental, isn't it? That is mental. He was a teenager during World War II. Crazy. 2 in 1 week. Two what in 1 week, sorry. Because Johnson has to go from distance. He hits the bar. He's trying to earn himself a starting spot, I see. Good win. Johnson on it again. Johnson looks like he wants to try and earn a spot here today. I like that. Unbelievable innings, it is indeed. Ross County are beating Rangers. Again, that's good for us. But we need to win here to make it count. We need to win here to make anything count. It doesn't really matter if we lose, which is expected. Lacey with some room to get him behind there. Oh, I thought Johnson had some room. We get it across to Lacey. Tobias back to Palmer. Palmer's going to shoot, and it's just over. Not far wide. We look good here, though. We look good. Real question, though. Who's better? Celtic 3-0 up against St Mirren. That's good. That's good. Hearts drawing with Kilmarnock. Ross County beating Rangers. Everything's set up for us to get 3 points here. And look really, really good in the league. Who's better, Atter or the At-Man? Right, I mean, I love Mad Atter as much as the next man, but I don't think anyone competes with David Attenborough, do they? On 8k a week, I'm on the internet, see what homes and flashcards I can buy. It stops me quitting the club. I manage if I'm bored of being there. Love that, Oliver. Living it properly. Right, can we win this ball back and attack? No, I think they've got out of that quite nicely. Yeah, Hibbs come forward. Hibbs come forward for the first time today. What I'm thinking, nobody tell Att. Oh no, Atter's definitely... Oh, that's a great ball. He's put it wide, fortunately. Atter's definitely... It's a close contest. But David Attenborough's a national hero. He is. Right, so at the moment, Kilmarnock are 1-1. Kilmarnock are 1-1. Ross County are beating Rangers 2-0. So if we score here, we go 4th. And we'd be 1 point behind. I'll tell you who's in with a shout to give Attenborough a run for his money. Brian Cox. No, I like Brian Cox, but he's no David Attenborough. Should be a minute silence when he dies. A nationwide one. I'm sure it'll be acknowledged. I'm sure it'll be acknowledged. Right, we've been very, very good here at the moment. I like how we're playing. I like how we're playing. I do like Brian Cox, but he's no David Attenborough. He's no David Attenborough. I don't think that one's close. Cho does well to win that back. Can we keep this, please? Oh, look. I knew he was going to give that away. That's why I said it. Just had a feeling. I actually can't believe how he's active and is 100. It's crazy, isn't it? Oh, Teixeira puts a foot in, but again, just the rebounds not falling for us. Oh, he had to go from distance. Not yet. He's got 60 years to develop that. Very true. Genuinely mental. Looks really good, though, in my opinion. He's doing well. He's doing well for 100. Drop the skin rate care routine and all of that. I tell you what, I'd take a point here, if I'm honest. I'd take a point. Away at Hibbs, they're flying. Does not look 100. No. No, I don't. It's hard to know what a person at 100 should look like. There aren't many. I wonder how many people there are that are 100 or older. Ooh, it's a corner. Old. Yeah, well, I mean, I'll give you that. Yeah, fair enough. Right, Hibs are starting to wake up now, aren't they? They look like they want to grab the 3 points here. Ibrahim, please keep this. Well done. Don't give this away. I've got a feeling this isn't our attack. I don't know why. I've just got the feeling. Switch it. Let's go the other side. Nice. Thank you. You listened. Here we go. Ibrahim. Come on, we needed that. Ibrahim with a goal. Get in. That's a big, big goal. That's a very big goal. Tried a few times to upload the video. Is it just not working, Bongo? Did he spend a day recently talking to over 100-year-olds for tips? Did he really? Good guy, but calling for a holiday on his birthday is wild. Oh, it's a big deflection, but we do not care. That is massive. That is absolutely massive. I'd say, I would have said deserved, but they've been better in the second half. Oliver says, oh dear, Notts County have replaced me with Wayne Rooney in my save. He has been manager at Mansfield and Grimsby and lasted no longer than 12 months at the club. This is a very realistic game. There you go. Right, come on, please. Can we hang on to this? Celtic battering St Mirren. Ross County still beating Rangers. Relax, Virginia, relax. Kilmarnock still drawing as well. Keep the ball. Well done. Don't just lump it and lose it. Well, oh, that's poor. What are we doing? We might as well have just lumped it and lost it. I think this is an equaliser. That's a great ball. Flag went up anyway. We got away with another one. Right, Hearts, you could really do us a favour. We're going to have to change things down. We're going to go cautious. We're going to start to waste a bit of time. We're going to bring that tempo down. Lacey, I'm going to take off today. We are going to go with... We're going to go with Lawson. I think we need the pace. I think we need the pace out there. This Arbroath game is dire. Oh, you're inviting pressure here. I know, but they're coming at us anyway. They're coming at us anyway. I'm not, like, dropping back or anything. Cautious. I'm just looking to take less risks. Because, I mean, we just saw what we just did. We just tried to punch a pass to the winger and gave it straight to him. So I need to stop the risks. We're going to go with that. Make a difference out there, lads. Come on. Come on. Come on. "20 minutes to hold on." Keeper's going to Cruyff turn their centre forward. Next highlight. Can you imagine? Offer some praise. Come on. Rangers have got one back against Ross County. Hearts are beating Kilmarnock. Oh, if we can get this over the line, this is massive. This is massive. Like Ripley. Cho. Let's get our killer on. Swap their sides. Ibrahim, I think, has been too good to take off. Same with Texture, but they're both knackered. Wait, who scored again? Ibrahim scored. Ibrahim scored. Come on, please. Can we just hold on for dear life, please? We're going to go defensive soon. Final 5, I think. Oh, I'm nervous. I'm nervous. Low and slow and waste all the time. But a stinger to... It's been a low-scoring day in general. Oh, come on, right. So, Hearts are 2-1 up against Kilmarnock. Ross County still beating Rangers. St Mirren losing. This... Yeah, Discord is proper down, really. Your fault. I mean, we've turned it around towards the end. Just please, can we hold on? Please. 3 added minutes. Nothing silly now, lads. Nothing silly now. This is 2 massive results to end going into the split. We beat Rangers and Hibs. And look at this, ladies and gentlemen. Going into the split after just beating 2 of the teams we will be playing. We are up into 4th. 1 point behind 3rd place. We're back to our usual 4th. We're only 5 points off of Hibs. I've got no way to post the evening video. Always got Insta, Bongo. That is absolutely massive. Absolutely massive. Fantastic win. What a way to end the stream today. What a way. I'm almost scared to turn it off. Now these videos are Discord only exclusives. We finally jumped over Kilmarnock there. That is unreal for us. 2 weeks. Oh, right. So we kick off our first... Ooh. Do you know what? I don't mind how this has turned out. I don't mind that at all. Home against St Mirren to start. As nice as... None of them are nice. We're playing the top 6. But 6th place, we play first at home. Then Kilmarnock, who are now 5th, at home as well. Away to Rangers, tough, but I mean, Rangers and Celtic are always going to be your toughest games. Away there. Then Hibs at home, and then away at Celtic. So we've been handed 2 away games, and it's the 2 that you're always going to struggle against, regardless if it's home or away. We've been given the other 3 at home. It's up to us. We've been given as nice a run as you can get in that split. That's very, very exciting. And that is what tomorrow's stream is going to be. That is what it's going to be. I'll tell you what, when does the semi-final of the Scottish Cup play? Because I'd be interested to just know that before we go off. On the 15th. Let's... I tell you what, we don't need to give days off. We've got 2 weeks. Let's just continue until we see how that's gone. Also, actually, before we do any continuing, I'm saving this for dear life. Because if this crashes now, I probably would be reduced to a grown man crime. We will save the life out of that. Thank you. Let me get the points on as well, actually. Let me get the points on. Some well-deserved points around that squad. Look at that. Look at that. Brilliant performances all round. This is going to be the final. I will put the table in the Discord, so I won't pop it on the screen now. I will post the final result in there, although you're going to see in the chat who's won it anyway. You're going to see anyway who's in there. Ibrahim got man of the match as well. Ibrahim were man of the match. Let's add that on. Player of the match was Ibrahim. Apply those points. You are about to see who won today. It is Mr. Scotsman today. 49 points winning today's fantasy is very, very low. Very, very low. Right. We are hoping. Go on, Scotty Scotty. Whoa, Scotty Scotty. Scotty McTominay. Hey. My centre mid, not the real one. Benini's got injured. I hope that's not for long. Running late, mate. The missus already... for your late night, we're not going for a walk this evening. I went for one on lunch. Although I might head up to Co-op and get myself a little evening snack. 1 to 2 ways for Benini. 1 to 2 days, sorry. Not ways. Only 76 minutes today. Tobias and Ibrahim, both of our fullbacks in Team of the Week. Not surprised. 6-7. It was 76. Start individual training. Stop that. Yeah, so we are hoping for dear life that Celtic beat Rangers in this semi-final so we get a chance at Europa. All good shout. I might go get some sweet and salty popcorn and chocolate. Love that, bedders. I'm going to let you all in on a little secret, by the way. I'm going to let you in on a little secret. I'm having Gert Wings again this weekend. Again. It's getting out of hand. It's an addiction. They've got a new location and it's near me. No, I've been really, really good this week. I've been really, really good with food. So we're doing a 10-kilometre walk on Saturday morning and a 15-kilometre walk on Sunday morning, and we're topping off the week where I've done weights in the garage every day and been doing 10k steps a day. Earned it. Gonna have Gert Wings Sunday evening. Thought maybe you're going for a drink with your bro. What? Gert Wings, you mean? Josh, what's 61 plus 6? Childish. Oh, they're at the Cold View tomorrow too. Right, I see. I didn't know. I hate that emote so much. It was painful to make. Right, I am just going to do this, and then, like I say, we are going to... just see who gets into that final. When is it? Oh, it's 16th. We'll know now. Please say you've got a final to play. I don't think they do. I think they've lost. Oh, no, they won. They beat Rangers. Okay, so they're in the final. Why is it not scheduled yet? Has the other one not been played? Okay, well, I don't really care about the rest. It was just making sure that Celtic got there. You look buzzing in it. Yeah, happy with that, though. Happy with that. Celtic are in the final. So it does mean that it means Europa League should go down to 4th. We now just need to finish there. We've got ourselves to it. We just need to keep going, ladies and gentlemen. We need to keep going. Maybe we finally Finally got this tactic working. Who knows? Who knows? Been enjoyed to watch, especially to ease stress off with exams. Hey, I know it's been a lot of pressure, Jack, but it'll be worth it. You're nearly there. You're nearly there. Right, let's jump over to the other screen. Let's see who's around for a raid. And then I'll do my end of stream waffle as per usual. But let's have a look who is around. Let's have a look for a Football Manager stream. Who's on? Who's on? Who's on? Load FM. I'll tell you what. Let's go over to Tony. He has just started. He's on the just starting screen. Hopefully, by the time we raid, he'll be on. But let's go over there. Let's go to Tony. Raid Tony Jameson FM. Let's go there. I don't know how long he has his just starting screen on for, but he's been live for 9 minutes, so I'd hope that we're going to time this about right. But yeah, let's jump over there. So, massive thank you as always. I know I say it all the time, but there are plenty of places you can spend your evenings on Twitch or anywhere else, really. So, the fact that you spend it here with me on a Friday evening is massively appreciated. I really do. Thank you all for showing up regularly. It makes this very, very enjoyable, and it keeps me coming back. So it's a pleasure to have you all here. Massive thank you for the new follows today. We had a few. We are creeping towards 2,700 followers now, which is crazy. And a massive, massive thank you, Jack, for the gifted sub today as well. I really do appreciate it. I will now be back tomorrow at midday. We'll be back for we will finish our season. We've got the championship split. We're going to hope that we can get some European football and keep our job. If you haven't, I would really, really appreciate you jumping over to the Sort It Out SR YouTube channel and watching my latest episode of One Nation. It is a good one, I promise. It's worth the 18 minutes of your life you'll give up. But until then, I'll be back tomorrow at midday. I hope to see you here. I hope you all have a fantastic evening, a brilliant start to your weekend, and I hope to see you here tomorrow at 12. Thank you again, everyone. I'll see you next time.